White flag 74.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here live tonight. We're back. OSR Network here, Rockingham Speedway, looking very, very good here tonight. Hope each and every one of you, man, loving every minute of it. And
checkered flag 74.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Well, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here live here tonight. Want to give a special shout out here to all the drivers in the Monday Night Thunder Racing League. We
Green
definitely
flag,
got
75.
a heck of a race here. We're mixed qualifying here tonight. I'm Joe White up here in the booth, and tonight accompanied by Waylon Lamb. Waylon, how you doing tonight, man?
Oh, Joe, I'm doing good, man. You know, glad to be back up in the booth with you. You know, can't wait for this exciting racing action that's about to take place.
Absolutely. And exciting is one thing. We're at the Rock, and where the Rock brings one thing. To me, it's a bumpy darn track. That's one thing I know about it. And I don't know, man. We've got a good field out here qualifying right now. We got about 20, going to be 23 machines out here. So it's awesome. And hey, we got the viewers out here already pumped up. Man, I don't know if you caught that race at Winstail, but those guys put on a show.
Checker flag 75.
Oh, didn't they? Yeah, I watched pretty much the whole thing. And is that I'm assuming that's the first time you've ever broadcast them, because I'm not too familiar with the name. But I gotta say, I was really impressed with the
Green
race
flag
overall.
43.
I've done a couple of theirs before, back when I was at FMTV, and that's how the guys knew me. The owner and all there knew who I was and whatnot. And he came to me, got up with me, and he said, "Hey, man, you know, we're looking for a broadcast company. Can you do it?" And I said, "Well, as long as you put it within the time frame of for these guys here tonight, because this is obviously, you know,
White flag
but the Night
43.
Thunder guys here that we do." I said, "I don't have a problem with it, but man, those guys do put on a good show. They got some uniqueness to their schedule, man. Like the next week they're gonna be at Daytona. Not just, I mean, they're doing Daytona Speedway in their schedule, but next week's going to be the road course at Daytona."
Oh, wow, really? Yeah, Daytona road course. I don't even think I've ever ran there. So, yeah, I'd be a rookie if I had to
43.
step on the track with them boys.
Oh man, shoot, yeah, they got some good fast cars, but let's see right now. Jason Burgess. So we're just getting set to qualify now. All the
Green
viewers
flag
out there
5.
is normal. Waylon knows, I know that they do a unique qualifying style here at Monday night. They do one by one. They call it out. So what you hear in the background is Michael Redding, race director, who is up in the booth there calling out each and every all the drivers out here one by one. So they do it that way. That's why you hear him in the background. We're going to get a chance to talk to some of these drivers out here, man, get their view on it
White flag
and whatnot.
5.
So I'm looking forward to this. We've got 150 laps around the Rock tonight. And John T. Wimmis is out there in his machine. We'll see what he
31
can
row
do.
17 staging.
Yeah, after last week's heartbreak, man, you know he's got to be really, really trying to redeem himself. I mean, he pretty much gave it away last week, but we'll see. Hopefully he can put that thing back up front this week.
Man, yeah, last
Checker
week
flag 5.
we were yelling at him. I mean, dude, we were just like, "You've got to be kidding, Wyatt. What are you doing?" So I know, man, he was kicking himself all week long.
Green flag
And
31.
hey, that's cool, man. But hey, check it out. We got the viewers out there, man. They're already pumped up and excited. Man, they're awesome. Hey, it's Joe White here. I'm accompanied by Waylon Lamb tonight, folks. Ryan had a family emergency come up, and you hear my dogs in the background. They're excited for the action already. I'm excited for the action. So we're at Rockingham tonight for the Arca Series, Monday
White
Night
flag
Thunder
31.
Series here tonight. Like I said, we're going to have 23 of the best drivers here tonight. We're getting ready to do battle around the Rock. I call it the bumpy track.
17 row 3
That's a great
staging.
description for it there, Joe. Bumpy track. I mean, it's pretty much what it is. No matter where you're at, any part of this track, you feel like you almost is like on a merry-go-round or something when you're going around the turns. It's so bumpy, man.
Checker flag
I know
31.
you run here. I've run here before. Not my favorite of tracks, but hey, you know, some people, man, love it, and some people don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, it fits your driving style
Green
or it
flag
don't. I don't
17.
think there's really a in the middle of the road, if you might want to say. It's just one of those things, man. If you don't like bumpy tracks, then this track might not be for you. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and if you got dentures, man, that's another thing. Just check this out. See, man, look, they already. I'm gonna tell you what, Waylon. It must be a thing to tempt Joe White up in the booth day or something. Because
flag
you know,
17.
there's a guy out there with a hot dog car, but not only do they have hot dog, they got Krispy Kreme donuts. I mean, Y'all killing, man, a fat dude up here. I'm telling you what.
3 roll 17.
I tell you what, it
staging.
seems like here like the last couple of weeks, there's always been a hot dog car in the race. No matter what league it's been, somebody has been putting the hot dog car out there for you.
But you know what? That last one, that was kind of just ironic. I mean, I just had to flip
Checker
through the
flag
cars
17,
and
that's
saw it
quick
on his
time,
hood, and I went,
lap
"You've
of
got to be kidding me!" I mean, just go figure. Out of all things, man, to see, when you're gonna see a big hot dog on his hood, man, a big
Green flag,
big dog
green,
or something like that. So
72 to staging.
that's just kind of funny and cool.
Homer,
But
if I told you.
I do like donuts too, by the way.
I mean, yeah, that's a good little, after you eat your couple hot dogs, then you roll over to get you some dessert and you get you some donuts, and then, if they're a day or two old, you just put them bad boys in the microwave for about 10 seconds, and they'll be fresh as brand new. So
That's what I'm talking about, man. See, the man got the right idea.
White
oh
flag
yeah,
3.
man, we're from North Carolina. We know how it rolls. We got the ham sandwiches, donuts, hot dogs. We know we good down here.
One day we're just gonna call it the OSR instead of
72
OSR broadcast. We're gonna just call it the
83 to
OSR
staging.
feast session, man. We're talking about food all the time, so we're gonna turn this thing from a racing channel into a food network. How's that?
Hey, that
Checker
sounds like a
flag
plan to
3.
me. Shoot, I'm on board already.
Well, man, I tell you what they're about to do out here tonight is a feat, and none other, man. At Rockingham
Green
here,
flag,
the Arca
72.
Series, Monday Night Thunder. These guys are about to set sail around here. Got some good ones in. Oh, look at that. Tommy Haynes. I remember him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tommy Haynes, a man from USRL. Sounds familiar. I think he is. Has he been here before?
I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with Tommy Haynes being in the this series, but
I didn't think so. And I'm pretty sure
White
he's the
flag
one, man, that was
72.
over on the USR T-Rex Grill. So, yeah. Good driver, by the way.
yeah, see, he's got quick time right
83
now.
roll,
Let's see if that
818
thing holds up all the
staging.
way. But yeah, he's that's a good time to put up there, especially from his practice time at a 22.397. He put up a 22.238. That's a pretty good. Whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to say.
Checker flag,
lap time,
Lap
pretty
time.
much, yeah.
I'm busy on my phone here trying to do multitask. I can't multitask as it is anyway. I don't know why I'm trying to while I'm broadcasting, but
That's all right. Well, we got. I
Green
appreciate you
flag,
coming up here
83.
helping out, man. As always, but right now we got quite a few cars still left to go. I think we got probably about 10 or 11 so man left to go here. So it'll be all so. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's Tommy Haynes from USRL there, John. Yep.
White flag
That's what I was
83.
thinking, man. I remember that name. See, I pay attention, John. I pay attention. That's right. Okay, so that was the Tom that said hey in the team speak. Duh. Well, tell him I
818
said
roll,
hey back.
59 to staging.
See, man, you get old like me, Waylon, just hard.
yeah, that's what they say now. I haven't quite reached the
Checker
age where
flag
you're
for
at,
the
but
83.
I guess I'll know when I get there, right?
Man, yeah, yeah, Tommy, man, he is fast. I'll definitely give him that. But, John T. Wimmis is yet to come up.
Green
So
flag 818.
let's see what kind of play. Obviously, we got Tyler Justice. Man, we know that cat, man. We call him Mr. Excitement for a reason. That dude, man, can do some blazing speed out there. David A. Levine's out there, definitely quick. Eric Tesh, man, is yet to come up. So some good cars, good drivers yet to come out here for qualifying. Just got to see if his time holds.
Yeah, and
White
you know
flag,
what? The
818.
one driver that I've noticed when I've been racing from the very start of the season to now, Ryan Broderick, man, he has really stepped his
Yes.
game up
69
the
on
last
roll,
couple of weeks. He's
26 to
going
staging.
from middle of the pack to being in the top 5 constantly. Like, I don't know if he's been putting in extra hours on iRacing or what he's been doing, but shout out to him, man, for just stepping his game up here the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Well, he's one of the last ones down there, so obviously he had a pretty fast time in practice. So he's going to be one of the bottom guys here. What's going on, NASCAR Freak? How you doing out there, man? As always, love seeing the viewers. Love seeing y'all come out here, man, and chat up a cool breeze. So
Green
these
flag,
drivers,
59.
they're the center stage. Hey, I just say, man, I come up here, man, and just yell at them every once in a while. And we lost Waylon.
No, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Told you I'm not too good at multitasking. I
White
gotta put
flag
100%
59.
focus on one thing, and yeah, they're trying to make sure everything's set before we get this race started. That way I'm squared away. I'm trying to these sounds. I got the sounds going while I'm trying to hear you, so I gotta make sure all that
26
stuff's
roll,
off. That
50
way.
pounds
Yeah, I'm
staging.
gonna check
mine right
Down
fast.
from
Yeah, I'm
59
checking
of
right fast now.
22.194.
Oh yes, I know how you are with your sounds. You gotta make sure them things is A-OK. You the only man that I've seen stay up to about what 3 or 4 in the morning working on them things every night. Now we lost Joe.
Green flag 26, 55 staging, please.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's it. Right. Yeah, I tell you, if it's anything kind of like the little practice race that we ran on Friday in the trucks, I mean, it should be a pretty entertaining race. 'Cause I
White
feel like,
flag
that
26.
race was pretty entertaining. We had some beating and banging, some bumping and grinding going on, but I mean, that's short track racing, and with this league here,
55
I
rows,
mean, you got more
62
cars on
staging.
the track. Pretty sure we're going to be in store for a good, high quality racing action tonight, there, buddy.
Oh, man, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm on board with it. They're already getting down there. Look at that. Kenneth Yance out there getting them fired up. You know how it
Checker
is.
flag 26.
And, oh, yeah, we're definitely going to have a blast up here, man, as always. Guys out here looking, and old David A. Levine, though, boy, he put down an awesome,
Green flag,
bad,
55.
fast time. Wow, look at that.
Yep, and he's another one who stepped up his lap time from his practice time. I mean, he's over a tenth quicker, and that's good to see. Because usually when I qualify, I go the opposite way. I either wreck the car or I'm just, completely overdriving it. But it's good to see David Levine up there right at the top spot right now.
Now, come on now. You got the Outfront Motorsports on
White
your
flag
machine.
55.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's I was holding the name, true the first couple of races, but I've been slipping here lately. I got to, get back in the game a little bit,
49
get my
to
focus
station.
back. But we'll try to do it next coming up week.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, I'll tell you what, tonight, oh, wow, look at that. Derek Proctor.
Checker flag 55.
He put it up front.
Lap of 22.105.
Wow.
Bradley's going to take over.
Yeah, he's
15
another
minutes,
one.
guys. I got an emergency situation.
Qualifying time is faster than his practice time, so I think you're going to see a trend here, especially when you get down here to the
Green flag,
very bottom of the
62.
pit. You got Tyler. Shoot, if he ran a 21.9 in practice, I hate to see what his time's going to be like in qualifying. He may blister a whole track record here.
24 to staging.
Yeah, we're going to see, right now we got 24 coming up, which is DJ Hargrove. That's another guy, man, who his season did not start out like he wanted it. He's one of the old crafty veterans here at
White
Monday Night
flag,
Thunder,
62.
and had an exceptional year last year in the Truck Series. Went on to Homestead, battling for the title. Man, just has not been able
24
to
roll, 32
get
to
his season
staging.
going. But in the last several weeks, though, man, he's had some pretty darn good finishes. So let's see, maybe we can see something from him tonight, tomorrow night, the rest of this week. And I don't know, we still got, like I say, Eric Tesh
Checker
and
flag 62.
Eric Bench out there looking good. Tyler and John's last ones right there. And Ryan Broderick also.
Yeah, you're right about DJ Hargrove. I mean, I feel like he was
Green
in
flag 24.
one of those situations where it seems like every race he just happened to be at the wrong spot, the wrong time. I mean, he really never got in anybody's way. Just somebody would wreck, and he just, unfortunately get into a wreck, and that would, ultimately impact his finishes. But I don't think his finishes, show what kind of driver he really is. I think he's a lot better than what it shows.
White
Yeah,
flag
absolutely.
24.
Ooh, DJ Hargrove pounded the wall there, man, at qualifying. Was just watching that.
Yeah, I must
32
have,
roll,
I must have
96
jinxed
to
him.
staging.
Yeah. We was up here talking about him. Next thing I know, bam, right at the wall.
That's the thing. You don't never talk good about anybody while you're looking at them, I mean, because it's just going to set them up for failure, obviously.
Checker flag 24.
Yeah. Hate to see that. Well,
What's that? What do they call it? The reverse psychology. Maybe we should talk bad about him while he's on camera. That way he might
Flag
throw out a
32.
blistering lap.
yeah. Well, he got a second lap there, and he come back up and got in the ninth, so it wasn't too bad. But his first lap, man, he sat on the wall. So 32 machines out there right now, and that's Ryan Broderick.
Krispy Kreme. He's coming
Krispy
through
Kreme,
some
yeah,
donuts.
man, he's got the donut machine out there rolling. Hot Now Express
White flag.
rolling around. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Got that hot sign on, Joe. Hey, he's ready for some action.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, that thing, man, says Joe White,
96 roll,
pull
6
in
to
every
staging.
time that thing comes on. I'll tell you,
Hey, I
about a
feel
year,
the same way.
man, when the Carolina Panthers were winning, Krispy Kreme had those specials, $4.99 dozen donuts on Monday if they won. I killed it, man, that year when they only
Checker
lost to one
flag.
game. I mean, I
32.
was just wow.
Oh yeah, I bet you were killing it every week, but I don't think you were killing it too much last year, though, were you?
No.
Green
Oh
flag.
well.
Unfortunately, I mean, but maybe they'll be back up. You know,
Ooh,
where they
look
need to
at
be this
that
year.
time though. Wow. You want to talk about hot now? Hot Express. He put a heck of a hot lap down. 22.085. Ryan brought it. You were talking about him. Stepped his game up and sitting on pole right now.
Sure did.
White
I think
flag,
you know
96.
sitting behind drivers like Tyler Justice and Eric Tess can definitely help you out. Like you can kind of see how they drive up, and as we're talking about, Eric Tess goes and puts the time on the
Yeah,
daggone pole. But
Iceman from the Netherlands right there, and whew, he just melted it, man. Wow.
yeah, them donuts went from hot to cold. real
Man, you
quick,
ain't
but-
lying, boy. That's a bad fast time. Now, we still got John T. Wimmish, I believe, to come on out here. As he's on the track right now, so he's the lone man that I think out here that probably can bust up. We still haven't seen Tyler Justice yet, have we?
No, I think he'll be the last one to go out, Joe.
All right, we'll see what old John can pull out here. Well, what, Timothy? You want me to start giving away donuts in the chat? They might be kind of hard and cold by the time I get to you.
White flag 6.
Well, John's
Right.
looking pretty good here on this lap.
Oh, and look at that! Holy cow! Wow.
Look at John. He's trying to make a statement from last week to this week. He says, "Hey,
Yes,
I'm here
he
to be
is.
fair."
Oh, wow. That was a blistering time, folks. He laid down a 22.012, and Eric Tesh with a 22.059, just to kind of give you an idea of the difference between those times. Man, you have got to be kidding me. Wow. So, looking very good out there, and the only man that might be able to break that is going to be Tyler Justice out here right now. We call him Mr. Excitement.
Green
Well,
flag.
that guy only knows one thing: no patience, and hammer down every lap after lap. So we'll see what he's got. Got a very good looking machine out there tonight. Looks like that's a M&P paint job.
Yeah, that looks like I don't think I've seen him run that this year. I'm not really sure, but it's nice though. I like that black and silver look he's got going on, almost like an
Yeah.
Oakland Raider type.
Yeah.
White
But he does
flag
look good on this
7.
lap. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, let's see if he can dethrone, and he. Oh
That is-
my
Yes, he
Lord!
does.
Are you kidding me? Wow. 21.94. Man, look. All right. I ain't racing these guys no more. Wow.
Yeah, somebody take this A license from him and move him back down a rank or so.
Yeah, lying.
All right, guys,
Holy
ready,
cow.
back. I'm going to turn it back over to him.
Well, we're we can definitely say
yeah,
tonight's
Bradley.
poll winner, Mr. Excitement, Tyler Justice in that number 7 machine, and he definitely is exciting. And
All
as
right,
he
guys, we're going to roll this
blistered that
over
one.
here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so
but I
you
mean,
got
we haven't seen it
23,
before, have we?
24,
Oh, yes, we
25,
have.
about
It's like
25
every
minutes
single
last
week,
time.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Tyler,
25
you know, he's
minutes
gonna
last
bring
time.
it. He's gonna bring his A game no matter what track it is, and he's
Nope.
gonna put the blister in the fast lap down, whether it's practice, qualifying, or in the race. So,
Well, let's see if we
congratulations to
can-
him.
Let's see if we can get a talk with him here and see how he felt and how that lap felt to him. Tyler Justice, this is Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Joe.
Well, I tell you what, you got Smith & Wesson on that car. You definitely was out there, man, and you shot around this track, man, faster than a speeding bullet. That was a bad fast time you laid down out there. How'd the car feel? How'd the track feel? And you think you got enough to bring it home tonight?
Yes, sir. Felt pretty good. Hopefully we can keep it up front and get the W here.
All right. Well, I tell you what, looking very good out there, Mr. Excitement in that number 7. As always, guys, wow, that's all I got to say. Me and Waylon's up here looking at y'all's times, and we're thinking, going, holy cow, there's some bad fast times out there. So, we got 150 laps at the Rock. Very bumpy track. Try to keep your kneecaps, fenders, dentures, man, intact, whatever, because, man, it will knock them out here going around this place. So, see you at the end of 150. Good luck, gentlemen. All right, Waylon, we're set. He seems pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in what he's doing. What do you feel?
Yeah, it's hard to deny. I mean, he puts the thing on pole. I mean, he just looks like he's the car to beat. So I mean, you really can't go against something that's that obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we call him Mr. Excitement. And I remember his first win here, Monday Night Thunder, Rockingham last season. And the man was just exciting. And since then, it's just been a whirlwind. I mean, he came in this season, and it's just wow. He's took it by storm. I mean, I'm not just talking tonight, but he's done it in all three of the series, the Monday and the Tuesday. And I mean, you put him behind the wheel, don't matter what you put him behind the wheel of, he just blazes the competition.
Yeah, he does. I mean, like I said before, it don't matter what track it is. Each week he's bringing his A game, so you can bank on that. If you're just coming to casually show up and race, chances are Tyler's already got a foot ahead of you. So if you want to be with the best, then you're gonna probably have to practice like one and get up there and race with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you know firsthand, man, what kind of racer it is. He's just wide open lap after lap. Y'all had a heck of a battle at Atlanta, and I would have finished there and whatnot. But it's awesome, man, to see the guys that are passionate about racing. I mean, we're at Rockingham, and we know, you know, just like probably a lot of people, that the Rock can bring about, can do some good racing. But, man, this track can be very tricky at times, too. Very bumpy. And these cars can get upset as we're getting set here to go green flag racing, folks. As these guys are going to grid up here. We're going to get your grid in order here shortly, as they just wound these things over. And we're getting set here, man, tonight. Rockingham Speedway. So let's start with the grid in order. Tonight, pole winner, Mr. Excitement. Tyler Justice puts it on pole. John T. Wimmis right there starting in second. Eric Tesh, Iceman for the Neverlands. He starts in third. Ryan Broderick, man, I'm going to call him like on the newcomer or just the guy coming up to the front there. So starting in fourth. Derek Proctor right there in fifth. David A. Levine in sixth. We call him the closer. Hey, he's a realtor, man. He loves closing deals. Tonight, maybe he can close it out at the lap 150. Tommy Haynes, a newcomer here, starting seventh. David Heiser, get a kick out of that guy's last name every time I say it. Starting in ninth, Jason Burgess, and Joshua Freeman rounds out the top 10. As we look through this field here, Waylon, star-studded. I say it week in and week out because any one of these guys at any given time, any given place, man, could pull a win off. And tonight, definitely we could see a first-time winner.
Yeah, you could. And I mean, it's gonna be tough to take. You know what? Hopefully John can retaliate from last week and get this win. I mean, I really feel for him, and I know he gave one away. I feel like he's got a chip on his shoulder. So if I had to pick one tonight to go with to win this race, I'm hoping it's gonna be John, our boy from the booth.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll tell you what, we're getting set here to go green flag racing here tonight. Rockingham Speedway. I'm pumped up, getting excited. Like I say, we got 23 of the best here. Monday Night Thunder. I call them Monday Night Thunder. You might as well call them Sunday Night Thunder here for tonight. Looking very, very good here at the Arca Series. And I'm getting pumped up here. Waylon, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
10-4.
Alright, I'm back, man. Sorry about that. That wife came in, so chit-chat a little bit. We're getting set here to go green flag racing, man. Pace cars out there. What you think we're going to see tonight, Waylon?
I think you're gonna see a lot of really close racing here. I mean, you're gonna. I hate to say it, I don't think you're gonna see as much give and take as you would see at normal tracks, like a mile and a half. But I do think you're gonna see some wrecks. But I ultimately think that you're gonna see some actually pretty good racing, close quarter racing here, beating and banging, fender to the bumper. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. It's Rockingham short track action. That's what it's gonna bring.
Absolutely. Well, the pace car's coming in at turn number 3 and going to send these machines a flying here. Like I say, got Tyler Justice out front. He's looking very, very good. You got right there beside him John T. Wimmis. Don't count out the man behind him there. Iceman from the Neverlands. Ryan Broderick right there starting in 4th. So got some darn good cars as the pace car takes that hard left turn off on pit road. And Tyler Justice is going to hammer down, put it through the gears here with John T. Wimmis out front. They head off into turn 1. They're 2x2 stacked up here. Waylon, this is what we're going to see all race long.
Yes, sir. You can already see they don't really get fanned out here. They kind of stay where they're going to start at here for the first couple laps. And you really want to see who's going to try to be aggressive on the start and who's going to be like Eric Tess and just kind of take it easy. As we got a caution already.
Oh, got a caution already. Didn't see what it was, did you?
It looks like it's going to be Jesse Mason is involved in it, as long as the 62 as well.
74. All right, let's go back on the replay, see what happened on that end. I was running the caution here, and yeah, that's Rockingham, man. Rockingham brings a unique set to it. As we're watching right here, and oh yeah. Ouch.
Flip that thing over, didn't he?
Yeah, the Coors machine ran into the Lipton tea machine. And wow, yeah, David Heisel, let's go on him, man. Let's ride with him there for a second, because wow, he was riding the rim on the track on that one. Holy cow!
I think he may have had one too many cords.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Because he was.
He couldn't tell the wall from the track.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely. That was a good one. I like that. Yeah, because he was on the wall, bam, and then it just would not get off that wall, and unfortunately, he looked like a pinball out there. Oh, it looks like John Barron might have got, or Aiden Young actually got into it out there. Man, I hate to see that. Well, under caution, and you're right, man. It just looked like a madman up there. So, I would say that that's kind of what this track's going to bring, and true to form, yes, that is what it's going to bring. I mean, this is a tough track. I mean, hey, this is not an easy place. So, we've only been here for lap 2. Obviously, we're really get lap 1 under the books, but so we don't talk to anybody yet. We'll wait a couple more laps here before we talk to anybody. But what do you think about this track, Waylon? You've run it a lot. I mean, how do you feel about Rockingham?
It's one of those things where if you are not let me say it this way, if you don't know how to save your tires, I really don't think you're going to be able to survive at this track. You may be able to run a couple quick laps, but this is the type of track where if you break early, then this is going to definitely play in your favor, because I feel like the harder that you run into the corner, that's the worse you're doing to your tires. So if you're one of those, back the corner up early type of drivers, then this would definitely suit your driving style. But now if you're the complete opposite, I feel like you may not be able to hold it for the long run. But no doubt, it's a very bumpy track, probably one of the bumpiest tracks that I've raced. And if this is what it really feels like in real life, then I can only imagine what the Cup car was here like years ago.
Oh yeah, man. Can you imagine running that thing around here for 200, 300, 400 laps? Yeah. Well, want to appreciate the viewers. Obviously, we're YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. And I'm just noticing over here we got several viewers over there watching on the Facebook Live side. Awesome, man. Love to see that. And I noticed a couple of them left comments. Definitely like it. Hit a comment, hit a share. I'll definitely get with you after the race here, as always. And want to appreciate it over here on the YouTube side. Definitely, man. Got a lot of viewers over here watching. And come over here and chat with us, and Twitch also. So tonight, man, we're here at the Rock for the Monday Night Thunder guys Arca Series, Disabled Veterans Arca Series here tonight. The 23 awesome machines as we get set here to go back green flag racing again. Waylon, this has been one heck of a Waylon race.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen too many races start off with the guy up in the fence with a Coors car. So, I mean, that was definitely entertaining to start off the first lap. If that's what it's going to bring, I can only imagine what the next, however many, 145 laps is going to bring. So.
Yep, absolutely. I tell you what, the pace car's coming around, heading into turn number 3. And Timothy, man, that guy, boy, he's always pumped up, ready to go. He's got his game going on over there. We got our game happening over here, and that's just one of those things. As the pace car's coming out of turn number 4, going to set sail down pit road here and let these guys fly. As Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement, he's about to excite this field here and this crowd here at the Rock. Right now, he's going to hammer down, put it through the gears as he heads off into turn 1. Eric Tess looking good. John T. Wimmis right there along with it. Look at old Derek Proctor right there. The 55 machine is there. Nose to tail, 2x2. And oh, got a car blinking back there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who that is, but we see Prater going here, looks like for second place over John T. Wimbush.
Yeah, we
Actually,
do.
third place. Tyler Justice so far out, I thought it was a lap car already.
Yeah, Tyler Justice, he's got his own zip code. He's about a half second ahead right now. John T. Wimbush looks like he's having his hands full with that car early on. Now, maybe that might be by design, or it might be just the fact he's just trying to fill it out here a little bit. But Ryan Broderick, he's right behind him. The man on the move right now, that number 55 machine, he is looking very good. I don't know if it's a case of, well, yeah, he's probably going to use a lot of tires up. Don't know, but right now he's going to try to say, look, it might be Mr. Excitement up there, but I'm going to try to dethrone the Mr. Excitement man.
Yeah, I think he's trying to, put a name out there for himself tonight. That's one way to do it, is come out, be aggressive, and try to get up there to the lead early on.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, good battle here. Shot fan back here. We've got a car blinking very bad. David A. Levine, though, is moving up through the field. Started 6th right now. He's currently 7th. Looking good. He's right around at number 17. Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes, like I said, not bad out here. So we got 2 donut machines out here. Tommy Haynes and Ryan Broderick.
I wonder if they got some kind of donut affiliated team going on here.
Yeah. Well, you know what would have been cool? One of them should have been in the Krispy Kreme, the other one in Dunkin' Donuts.
There you go.
That'd have been awesome. But I also want to shout out, man, I don't know if you know this Waylon or not. Unfortunately, blinking a lot out there, so we'll hopefully get a good shot of him. But Joshua Freeman, I want to give a good shout out, man, to the sponsor, and hopefully that his car calms down long enough for me to do that, because it is blinking pretty bad out there right now. His sponsor, Oil Can by Hancock's, is actually a actual real sponsor. Okay, it is what it is, and the first time I ever saw it is he's actually coming down. He looks like he's having some connection issues, unfortunately. But what that is the first time I ever saw it, I thought, well, what is that? It's like oil or oil can or oil or something. I don't know what it was. Oil. And you looked it up, did some research on the company. It's actually men's style spray deodorant, and I guess it's kind of meant to be like mechanics, stuff like that. But it's kind of cool. I want to shout out to those guys, man, because the good group of guys is they actually sent a gift box of theirs with a shirt to me and to the Monday Night Thunder guys. So definitely want to give a shout out to those, man. Oil Can by Hancock's. Check them out on the web, because, man, it is kind of unique, the product they've got. And it's awesome to see, man. Me and John get up here and talk about this, Waylon, all the time. Sim racing sponsors out here, sponsors for leagues and cars, and to see things like that is awesome.
Yeah, that's really awesome, especially when you see a real life sponsor that running on somebody's car. Like, that definitely deserves a shout out. And this iRacing, I know it's just a simulator, like I said before, but it does provide an opportunity to get somebody else's name out there for the driver, and also for the sponsor. And for the sponsor to come out here and support this guy, Joshua Freeman, like, that's pretty daggone cool. And then to be able to send you some gift baskets in return. I don't know if they might be telling you just stink, or they might want you to be trying out the product, but that is cool nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is kind of cool product to have. When I got it in the mouth, I said, wow, that's kind of neat, man, how it was. Well, like I said, the first time I saw it, I thought, oil can. I thought, well, okay, it's kind of mechanic. Must be some sort of new oil or something, oil additive or something. And I started reading the website and read into it. It was kind of neat, man, what it was. And then they got a hold of me, and they got a hold of the Monday Night Thunder. So it was cool, man, what they're doing. It's just, it's neat to see, man, guys like that get real sponsors out here and get guys out here. But look like you have a little connection issues. Fell back to 15th there a little bit as we're looking back here in the back of the pack, trying to give a lot of these guys some look as we're going on here. Some good hard racing right here. Unfortunately, John Barron not having the night he wants in that Motor Sim Racing magazine. As up front, Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement. Boy, I tell you, Waylon, what do you do? I mean, he's got Smith & Wesson on there. Maybe he put it on the car tonight and say, fellas, look, if you try to pass me, I'm shooting your tires out.
Yeah, I guess so. He's already passing some lap traffic as they just lapped Kenneth Yunts there. But I am looking at the lap times. It does look like Eric Tess is running him down slowly but surely, but that's no surprise, right? Because Eric Tess is like the long-run king, the Iceman from the Neverlands, like you might say. But yeah, but with Tyler, man, he's also like short run king. So if cautions play out in his favor, he could just be the one to beat tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're talking about Tyler. He is hammered down lap after lap. He loves the short runs. We definitely talk about Eric Tesh. Look at Ryan Broderick also. He's actually matching Eric Tesh's times lap for lap, actually a little bit faster than him. So talk about saving tires. There might be your two cats right there. John T. Wimbush is trying everything he knows how to save a little bit of tires out there. Kenneth Young's not having the run he wants. That's Mr. Motor Sim Racing Magazine himself at that number 72 machine. And don't see Just Christie out there, as she'll probably pop into the chat here sometime throughout the evening. And who's your favorite out here tonight, Waylon?
You know, I want to see John win, obviously, but if I had to pick somebody else besides John that I talk to on a normal basis, I might have to say Ryan Broderick, man. I really just want to see him get up here and snag another one. I mean, he stuck one away from Tyler over there at Bristol last week, but I'd like to see him get another one, man, because he's really stepped his game up, and I definitely think he's one of these next newcomer guys that deserves his name to be kind of thrown out there a little bit more often.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're right. As right now, Derek Proctor right now, the man on point, is in 6th spot. And he's looking pretty good. Now, I'm not showing a sponsor on his car, so he's just out there with a black car looking very good in that 55 machine. David A. Levine, the closer, right there behind him. David is one of the old veterans here, Monday Night Thunder. Not had the season at the beginning he won't, but another one who has trying to change it around. We're in a long season. I mean, Waylon, we're going to be here till what, November? So we got a long way to go, and we're not in panic mode yet. But if you start to get in the middle of July, towards the end of July, and you haven't started getting up there to where you can get in that chase, that's when you might start wanting to look at the panic mode just a little bit to try to start going, might want to turn up the wick.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty early still on in the season, so go ahead and shake off that rust while you still can, because you can still bounce back. But like you say, if you're there at the end of July and you still having some bad finishes, get caught up with some bad luck and some wrecks, I don't know what to tell you. Just try something completely different. Try to drive a different style, something that you maybe not be accustomed to. I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe find some better luck. Rub a rabbit in for the race or something. Rabbit foot, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we got some hard racing going on back here in the back. DJ Hargrove back there in the 10th spot. He's got Jason Burgess in that 83 machine, and Bradley P. Wilson in the 83 machine. Jason Burgess in 23 behind him. Bradley Wilson right there looking very good. Also, some darn good racing going on back here for the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th on back spot here. As we're seeing these guys, man, a nose to tail. And that old 23 machine there, Jason Burgess, looking very good at the Monster Energy machine out there.
Yeah, one thing I just noticed, I'm not sure, I might just be, not paying attention all these weeks, but I'm pretty sure Bradley Wilson's been running the 15 car. I don't know if he's been always running that for this Sunday night race or if he's always been in the 83, but yeah, I'm used to seeing him in the 15, so it looks like he may have switched numbers tonight for some reason.
Well, 83, if you remember last season, I think used to be his number all the time.
Okay.
But I think this season he switched to 15. But you're right. He's normally in 15. He's at 83 tonight. So maybe he's just trying to fool us, man, a little bit.
Dang, I think he's wanting to see if we notice is what it really is.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
He's trying to fly under the radar, get back to the front that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's old Terry Perry Mason in the 75 machine. He's back there in 13th place right now. Started 21st, currently 13th, trying to move through the field pretty good. And right now, we're pretty fanned out, folks. These guys are being very respectful out here. Which actually is, I don't want to say the term very surprising, but for this track, yeah, really surprising because, man, this track is it's a tough track.
Yeah, it is, Joe. It's definitely tough when you're trying to make a pass on the inside after the tires are worn in 15, 20 laps. And you got a little bit better equipment, maybe better tires than the guy in front of you. But coming out of the corner, depending on the track temp, I mean, it can get loose on you. And if you ain't got the angle on the guy the way you need to, you can actually put yourself in a worse position than what you're trying to. You may end up spinning out or wrecking both of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, just kind of fanning through this field, looking at it. Got a good battle there, though, with that would be Jason Alexander, Jason Burgess, and Terry Mason. There's a nose and tail right there. And right behind them, 74 machine there. Jesse Mason. I don't know if they're kin or not. Who knows? I'm trying to look. He's got that Lipton T machine. Oh, we got a car spun. That's the 59. Oh, that's David A. Levine.
Yes, it is.
Hate to see that, man, because he was actually coming through the field. We're in a caution due to it. So let's see what happened to old David here. And I hate to see that, man, on his end. Hey, everybody out there in the chat, let me know how the stream looks. How me and Waylon sounds. Actually, how I sound. I don't care about Waylon. No. I'd say that, man. That was good.
That was. I give you credit on that one.
Yeah. What do they all say? I always wanted to say this. What do they always come to hear? They want to hear the talent.
Yeah, they don't want to hear me then. Hey, tell me how I sound. I sound so low you can't hear me, right?
Well, watching this replay right here, man, Waylon, we're going to see what happened to the closer himself. I got a feeling it's just typical Rockingham. He probably just lost it coming out of the turn. Something we hadn't talked about, which is very easy to do here. And it looks like he went in a little bit high. And, ooh, caught that wall and pounded the inside wall there, man. Just a hard lick. Yeah, it just looks like a typical Rockingham deal, man. The car pushed up, kind of got a little loose on him. Nowhere to go. Wham, right in the wall.
You know, that's exactly the same thing that happened to me Friday night on lap about 5 or 6. I went up and tried to do the high line just like he did, and there's really actually no grip up there. And you would think that he would get a better turn off the corner, but it actually has no turn off the corner. So he pretty much did the exact same thing that I did Friday night. And I don't know if he's going to have to use his fast fix here, or he maybe save it to the end, but he definitely does have some damage that's going to affect his driving ability.
Well, NASCAR Freak out there says they're pulling for the 83. Go, Brad. That's Bradley P. Wilson. So, it's got to be somebody Brad knows.
And that's what it's good to see when you got family members or friends coming along, watching the race, pulling for another driver that they may know in the chat. It's always cool to see.
Let's see if we can't get old talk here with Ryan Broderick, man, right fast.
There you go. That'd be a good one.
All right, just a second here.
He's got all kinds of fans out there in the chat pulling for him.
You ain't lying.
That might pump him up a little bit.
Ryan Broderick, this is Joe White, the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Joe.
Well, Ryan, you're looking very good out there. Waylon up here in the booth with me, man. He's pulling for you. He said, man, you've been a hard charger coming up through the front there. You got some fans out here rooting for you. How's that car feeling tonight here at the Rock?
It feels very comfortable right now. I've been kind of riding around behind Eric. I haven't really been able to get any ground on him or Tyler, but I felt like I've been pretty even with them. And it feels pretty good.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, keep up the good work. Right now, you're sitting in third, looking very, very good. And also tough track Rockingham. Guys, man, what a race so far, man. Y'all got spread out there a little bit and looked good. Also got to say, Ryan and I believe it was Tommy out there. Man, y'all killing me up here in the booth, guys, with all this food stuff. You got the Krispy Kreme, the hot dogs, and everything out there. We're just going to turn this thing in from OSR Network Broadcasting to OSR Food Network. So, like I say, keep the fenders and the lug nuts on it, gentlemen. I'll see you at 150. All right, Waylon. Well, he feels pretty confident. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he rightfully should be. I mean, you can hear it in his voice. I think by the end of the race, he may be able to, figure out a line or two that maybe he can make a pass for the win or something up here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll tell you what, it's right now looking very good. Tyler Justice is a man out front. He's got Smith & Wesson on the top of that hood, and he's holding everybody hostage with that thing. We might have to get a hostage negotiator up here to try to get it. Can Eric Tesh be the man to pull it off? Or can Ryan Broderick maybe coast him in with a hot now set of donuts and say, look, can I have the win maybe?
That might be one thing, strategically he could do. I see we got the two donut cars back to back. Maybe they could turn the hot sign on down in pit road, and Tyler might be, willing to go down pit road and grab him one while he's out in the lead.
I agree with you. There you go. Well, we got Bradley Wilson, so NASCAR Freak out there is definitely going to be jumping up and down, and I still have yet to hear the relation of how they know Bradley, but pace car's in. About said, Tyler Justice going to hammer through the gears, put the hammer down here, heading into turn 1. That's looking good. Old Eric Tess, Iceman right there. They get fanned out, single nose to tail, single files. They head off into turn 2. Oh, we got a car spinning.
Yep, it looks like, is it Terry Mason? I'm not sure.
I know Jason Alexander's very slow.
Yeah.
Was it him? I think it was. It looked like he didn't hit anything, but it just slowed him down. So we'll go back on a replay. No caution that I see. Did the caution come out?
Looks like they're still in the green, Joe. Yeah, they're still in the green.
All right, well, we'll watch this replay right fast anyways. Get the viewers out there. Hey, we like showing them all the excitement, you know. Watching the number 5, Jason Alexander here. He's going into turn, and yeah, it looked like he hit a bump. Had to check up, and the 55 just had nowhere to go, man. Just got in the back of him just a little bit. So, back on the green flag, still here. Tyler Justice, the man out front here. Eric Tess right there, battling behind him. Ryan Broderick, though, don't count that cat out. He's looking very good. And I'm going to tell you what, NASCAR freak out there pulling for the 83, Bradley P. Wilson. Looking very good right now in the 4th spot. Tommy Haynes, though, I know that name from the USRL. The man knows how to drive a truck. He definitely showing tonight. He knows how to drive a donut machine around here in the K&N. Looking good at the Rock. That's your top 5, folks. Waylon, what do you think about this race so far?
Oh, it's been slam-packed action, Joe. I mean, we've had just a couple of wrecks, but we've also had some good action. I mean, so far, Tyler Justice has been the man on point, the man to beat. I think if this run goes a little bit longer, Eric Tess maybe be able to get up there, but I just feel like on a short run, Tyler is definitely the man to beat so far.
Yeah, so I agree with you right there. Tyler is, as long as this thing has cautions and the short runs, you know, Eric and Ryan Broderick, man, they were running him down there on the long runs, but we're going to need a long run. The problem is they don't need a long run, then a caution. They need to actually go through an actual green flag stop. So, NASCAR is just not going to tell us why they're pulling for Bradley P. Wilson.
Oh, they got some kind of inside joke or inside trade, something going on there that we don't know about.
Absolutely. Well, John T. Wimmis is back in 6th. You know, he had a bad fast machine out there. That hot rod was looking awesome, and in practice and in qualifying, he has just not been able to get it together here when the race time comes. Don't know, man, if he's having a hard time feeling out the track or what's going on, but right now, Oh, it's Spence. Okay. What's
Spence
up?
Thompson?
That's the champ, Spence Thompson.
Hey, we are missing him tonight. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Race.
Well, we're under caution right here. Yes, we are. So let's see what we got out here.
Get a 22 slow. Billy Hargrove.
And he's tore up bad too, so we'll go back on him right here. Okay, Spence Thompson. There we go. Spence is missing out here. The champ. Oh, listen at him out in the chat too, by the way, Waylon. He said it's Spence. He's my old teammate. Oh, I thought he said he was the car owner. Okay, I read it wrong. My bad. I thought it said teammate and car owners. Okay.
Yeah, old Spence, man, he's a cool cat, man. Whether he's on the track or outside the track, he's a cool cat to always talk to and always race with, man. Very respectful, man.
Yeah, he is. Well, right now, oh yeah, that's just typical Rockingham right there. I was watching this replay. The 22, he just lost it. Billy Hargrove, unfortunately. That's something we haven't talked about here. You know, John T. Wimmis, he goes over that stuff a lot. As it's a typical thing here at Rockingham. You can get loose very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks where you got so many bumps, man. Once you get loose, it's really kind of hard to save it because once you save a little bit of it, then you run into another bump and it upsets it. So you really got to, you're going to have your hands full once you get loose here. Most of the time, if it gets away from you, you're going to the inside wall. So it's an unfortunate thing, but with this track, it's not too forgiving.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as again, you know, I'll say it over and over and over. Appreciate the viewers out there, man. Love each and every one of you. We're here live, YouTube, Facebook, live, and Twitch tonight. Also, you can check us out on Twitter. I call it Twitter, but actually Twitter. But whichever one you want to talk about. And if you want to check us out on the web, online, simracingnetwork.com. I'm Joe White up here in the booth, accompanied by Waylon Lamb tonight. Ryan W. Daniels, he didn't love me no more tonight, and he had a family emergency come up and we'll be thinking about him definitely. So we'll appreciate, man, old Waylon coming up here, man, in the booth with me, calling this awesome race so far, because right now it has been one heck of an awesome race.
Yes, it has, Joe. And every time you say tweeter, you remind me of a guy at work named Fred. He always says tweeter, and I really do think that's how he thinks it's actually pronounced. So
well, for the longest time, I said that, man. I used to say it for the longest time. That's how I would say it. I said tweeter.
And he'd always be like, "Oh man, you know, so and so posted on Twitter today." I'm just sitting there thinking, it's Twitter, but hey, who am I to say? You know, whatever.
Man,
it's
come on now, man. You want to mess with the man's thunder? I mean, wow.
Yeah, you know, you gotta let them slide. When they don't know about it, they just, you know, they're innocent. They don't know, so let them get away with it.
Well, yeah. Well, y'all give me a hard time out in the chat. I tell you what, I mess up on somebody's name. That's the end of the world. Oh, well, y'all think I got a name book up here beside whatnot? Well, we definitely want to appreciate, man, the viewers over there on the Facebook Live side. I noticed we got 7 of them over there watching right now. We got some comments. I will definitely comment after the race and look at each and every one of them. I want to appreciate that. We've already reached, man, well over 400 on that side. Love each and every minute of that. It's awesome. We got a lot of viewers over here looking on our YouTube side. Waylon, man, I tell you what, you must be very popular.
I'm not so sure about that unless somebody's trolling me. That's the only thing I can say.
Well, you know, they troll me every week, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. But anyways, I just had to go back here, green flag racing, and that's what we do. We have some fun up here. Again, I want to appreciate it. Right now, Joshua Freeman, though, man, he's got that old can machine up there. He's smelling very good. He might be wanting to smell, he's right now he's smelling some donuts beside of him. And he also might be smelling Victory Lane if he can keep that thing up there. Looking good. Lap 48 of 150. About to click off lap 49 as we get set here to go green flag. Waylon, that pace car takes a hard left turn on pit road. Going to send him down. Tommy Haynes, the man out front right there. He hammers through the gear. Problem is he's got the Mr. Excitement. Waylon Lamb. Waylon Lamb's in the booth with me, folks. We got Mr. Excitement, Tyler Justin. So used to seeing you on the track. Oh, and Ryan Broderick.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
Though. We're like 2 different wrecks going on at the same time. Ryan Broderick and somebody else back there. And now we got
no caution. Oh, we got a caution. Okay. Well, I was watching the battle of the lead because Tyler Justin was on the inside. Well, let's go back to Ryan Broderick here because that's where it first started at. Unfortunately.
Yeah, old Ryan Broderick must have been hitting the gas a little too hard out there, man. You gotta calm down, take your time.
Yeah, you're right. All right, well, we got it. Eric Tess looking. Josh Freeman there. And, he had to check up, and when he checked up, it just came out from under him. And then we're going to roll rhythm here because you said there was another wreck back there where he was at. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what happened back there, but that was... then Bradley Wilson spun. I don't know what world they were doing back there.
You know what? I think your boy in the oil slick detergent or daggone, what's the armpit crap? I don't know what you call it. I think he was throwing some stuff on the track, making everybody slip and slide on this restart.
Well, right now he's currently sitting in 6th, man, looking really good. So it's either him or the donut guys, man, throwing donuts on the track. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe. If I had got 2 donut cars out there in front of me, I might be a little distracted myself. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know I would. I'd be trying to run right into him to get one. I mean, they'd be like, "What are you doing, Joe?"
I'd be driving up on the wheel with my tongue sticking out of the mouth, licking my lips.
Yeah, I'd drive up beside him, be hitting him in the door. Hey, you know, and they'd be like, "Joe, what are you doing?" Look, man, you got Krispy Kreme on the car. Freaking just give away free donut. Don't do this to me out here. I mean, go. Well, look who we get out in the chat out there. We got old Michelle McMasters out there. Want to welcome her back. Haven't seen her in a while, man. It's good to see her back out there, man, and whatnot in the chat. It's awesome, man. I got Waylon up here in the booth with me tonight. Old Ryan W. Daniels had a family emergency come up last minute, so old Waylon said he'd jump up here in the booth with me, and we have a good old time. It has been a heck of a race, though. Tommy Haynes, the man out front, he is representing very good, looking good out here in that number 17 Krispy Kreme machine, but he has got his Smith & Wesson, a bad fast. Mr. Excitement, Tyler Justice right there. Don't count out Eric Tess. That man lingers around all race long. We call him the Iceman for the Neverlands for a reason. And look who's in 4th there, Waylon. DJ Hargrove.
Yeah, after that bounce off the wall he had in qualifying, he snuck his way up here. Like I said, man, if he can keep his stuff out of trouble and keep himself out of bad situations to where it's not, it's none of his doing, it's his bad luck, he may be able to pull out a top 5 finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that's the thing. He's really turned his season around and has started to show promise on, being consistent. The thing about it is it seems like every time he turns around, he gets caught up in somebody else's mess. And that's kind of what, lack of a better word, really sucks. I mean, I hate to say that word, but it really does. I hate to see him get caught up because, he's trying to turn around. So maybe tonight, it's tonight, and he can pull off a darn good finish, maybe in a win out there. So, yeah, and Michelle said that she's got to go. Where are you going?
Yeah, where you got to go, Michelle? I'll give you a little shout out. I like seeing her out in the chat.
Yeah.
We don't see her out in the chat as much as we used to. I think she must be busy, working and stuff like that. That's just how life goes. But it's always good to see her out in the chat. She's, friendly comer out there. She's nice, respectful, and she's actually the one who introduced me to Pad that I ran a truck special theme last week with, and so shout out to her for being back out in the chat tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Pad. Parents Against Distracted Drivers, man, it's a good story there. If you get to ever read how that was formed and whatnot, awesome. Oh, Robert O'Moyer out there. Mr. Racing Freaks himself, man, Sim Racing League owner over there. If you want to see some awesome Cup action, check them guys out on Saturday night. Well, Waylon, we're getting set here to go back green flag racing. Going to be lap 54 of 150. That pace car's coming out of turn number 4. We're here at the Rockingham, North Carolina, folks. We've got 23 bad fast machines out here for the Arca Series. Pace car's in. Right now, Tommy Haynes, he hammers down, takes all through the gears. Tyler Justice right there in second. Eric Tess following in the footsteps very hard. DJ Hargrove, he's looking at the chomps right there to hopefully get a good finish, but right now got a heck of a battle for the lead.
Yeah, Tyler Justice is going to try to take him on the inside here. I think he's going to be able to do it.
Yeah, he does. He dies on the inside or door to door. Tommy Haynes gives way right there to him as Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement, takes to the front. That man only knows one thing: hammer down all the time. He is gone right here. No, Eric Tess is on the back end of Tommy Haynes. Going to see what he can do here. And that number 96 machine is the number 17's in front of him. But the 7 out front, he's going to go. Eric Tess is a very calm, cool, and collected. That's why we call him the Iceman there, is because he knows how to save his stuff, and he's going to be there at the end.
That's right. And what's that country song that's who sings that? Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday, because that's exactly what Tyler's doing right now. He's just absolutely gone from these guys.
You darn right, man. Gone with a hammer down, like you said, looking very good. And I just don't know if anybody's got anything for him as we're looking through this field. And I'm trying to look. John T. Wimmett's just not been able to get back up to speed. He's back in 9th. Just haven't been able to get the handle on it. Right now, these guys are in a dogfight up front. Tommy Haynes looks like he's in a little trouble. As DJ Hargrove, we got a car spinning, almost spinning. Who was that?
That
55.
Was Derek Prater, man. But hey, props to him for a good save right there. That could almost have been not only bad for him, but the rest of the field behind him.
Yes, it was. Right there, stacked him up just a little bit. John T. Wimmett's got around him right there. Craig Lerman got around him. You got Joshua Freeman back there, Terry Perry Mason. Boy, it is a dog fight back there. Those guys, man, are on each other like anything. There at 55, looking on the inside of John Wimmer. He's going to give it to him. They're side by side right now. Folks, I'm going to tell you what, if you don't like racing like this, too bad, go watch something else. But anyways, these guys, man, are having an awesome race out here.
Yeah, they are. You know what John says? If you don't like this style of racing, what does he say? You might just be a born individual.
Absolutely. And right now, there's nothing boring about what they're doing on this track. Right there, John T. Wimmer in the 55 there, Derek. They are side by side battling it out. Joshua Freeman, he is bringing that oil can machine to the front along with him. You got the 75. There's a heck of a battle going on back here. Tooth and nail side by side, nail biting it out back here. Good. It's very respectful also of the racing they've got going.
And you got Jesse Mason in the wall. That racing got a little too close coming out of turn 2, but they were having a heck of a battle from 7th to 13th, but Jesse Mason ends up paying the price for it.
Yeah, he does. Well, the Lipton tea machine, man, his tea party just came to an abrupt end. So we're going to watch the replay right here.
look at Robert Moyer out in the chat. Okay, I'm watching baseball.
Well, we're watching. Y'all better quit. I'm trying to call racing. Yeah. Ooh, looks like, yeah. Ooh, look, they got door to door a little bit. He came up, pushed up on the track there. Unfortunately, got the bad end on that one. It just slams or punched the inside the wall. Now his car looks just like a mean bulldog. But right now, pit stops. And this race right here is playing into Tyler Justice's hands. Not what Eric Tesh wants to see.
No, not at all. Eric Tess, like we said before, is he's like the long run king, and if we can keep having cautions, unfortunately, I think it's going to play more into Tyler's hands than it is Eric's.
Yep. Tim, wish I could. I don't have a speed cam for this track, man. I hate it. Don't have them for every track. Only certain ones I've got them for. Hey, what's going on, little? Is that little man?
Little man. 0215
Okay.
gamer. What up, Joe? It's Zach from this league. Probably Zach Lingard. Hey,
Oh,
he's
okay.
lingering around the chat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, wherever you go, he's gonna be at.
He ain't lying. The man lingers around, man, on the track everywhere up front, always getting airtime everywhere, and now he's lingering around in the chat trying to be all, what is that? Incognito.
There you go. That should maybe that's his new nickname.
Yeah.
Incognito.
Incognito.
Then you got Robert Moore out there saying, "I'm going to watch
Oh Lord. We ain't
watch
saying
my
that,
favorite
man.
movie called
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Sausages."
Good night. See the kind of abuse I have to take up here, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, and unfortunately, most nights I'm a part of that abuse as well. So I kind of feel bad, but maybe I'll tone it down from now on.
That's all right. I tell you what, it's all about us having fun, and that's what makes us unique here at OSR Network. We're different. We definitely call this action on the track. That's first and foremost. These guys are center stage out here, and they're doing one heck of a job out here. Man, what a race so far with lap 63 of 150. Little, not quite halfway yet. Getting close to there, and it's been one heck of a thriller so far. Get a quick race summary right fast. You know, like I said, lap 63 of 150. We have 3 lead changes for 5 cautions tonight. Not too bad of a race. Rockingham obviously can breed some cautions because it's a tough track.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, it's not a friendly track to you if you're new to short track racing or if you've never been on something bumpy like this, because it's definitely one of these bumpy tracks that you don't want to really race on, but if it comes up on the schedule, you have really no choice. But like I said, if you are one of these guys who breaks early, this is your style of track. If you break late, running in there hard and deep, I really just don't think, maybe that might be John's problem tonight. Maybe that's
Yeah.
he figured it out.
Well, seems like you got a fan club out there in the chat.
Well, I appreciate
Aaron
whoever.
Freed.
Oh, yeah, that's my fan club
I
right
read
there.
what he said. I ain't going to repeat what he said, but I read it. It's just kind of funny. It's
Oh, I see.
So,
Who's
yeah,
that god awful person trying to announce me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I take constructive criticism any way I can take it.
Yeah, well, I hear you. What I found him on the side of the road, told him, "Hey, look, you want to come up in the booth, man?" You know. But anyways, getting set to go back green flag racing here tonight, Rockingham, North Carolina. Here, the Rock. We have got 23 bad fast machines here, and the Disabled Veterans Arca Series. NMNTS. I just say Monday Night Thunder because if I said that real fast, that just would not come out very good. Pace cars coming out of turn number 4. Going to take that hard left turn off on pit road. Joshua Freeman, boy, I tell you what, he keeps sneaking up there up front on these restarts. He might sneak a win out here tonight. And smell very fresh doing it. He hammers through the gears right there in that old cam by Hancock's machine. Looking good. David A. Levine, though, don't count him out. We call him the closer for a reason. But still, they've got to contest with that man in the 7. I tell you what, he shoots out there like a bullet.
Yeah, he's got these fresh tires. I'm pretty sure Joshua Freeman and David Levine stayed out on old tires. And we got a wreck in turn 3. Maybe no caution, maybe so. Looks like.
Who was it?
I'm not really sure. I just seen it from rear chase
we just
cam.
saw it. Yeah, we saw it from there. Right now, Tyler Justice, he's got to be as patient as I've ever seen him here right now, trying to get around old Joshua Freeman, because he knows there's one little mess up at this track could be disastrous. But right now, all for naught. He's on the inside there of the number 26 machine. Yeah, number 26 machine there. He's side by side. But look at Joshua fire back on the outside, trying to hold on to it. It's going to be all for naught, though, because the 59's also coming along with it. They're going to freight train him here coming down the back stretch.
Yeah, with old tires up here, you really can't do much, man, because this is the kind of track where this track will eat your tires alive. 5 laps is, I mean, noticeably different from 1 lap fresh tires. So, unfortunately, he's going to pay the price and fall back, but if he can get a quick caution here, he may be able to come out actually ahead from where he was at.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, a heck of a battle going on up front. Look at DJ Hargrove. That guy, man, that cat's putting it to the wind up there. He's all over the back end deck lid there, David A. Levine. So that's 2 old crafty veterans here in the Monday Night Thunder Series doing battle. They know each other quite well and looking very good on the track right here. Door to door, the 2 versus, actually, well, it's the 24 tonight versus the 59. The 24 gets around him. DJ Hargrove getting around David Levine. But right behind him, had a heck of a battle going on. And out front, though, Tyler Justice. He's got about a half second. Right there, Derek Proctor. Is it Proctor?
I think it's Prater.
Prater.
It might be
okay.
Prater.
You're right.
But
yeah,
hey,
you're right.
you've been saying Proctor, you might.
Yeah, it's Prater. You're right. I think you're right. So, I just, man, look. Twitter. It's all the same thing. Tomato, tomato. Yeah, they get the idea. Anyway, let's go along with the front. Oh, John T. Wimbish. He's sitting at 9th spot. He's trying. I just don't think he's got the handle on the car, man, like he thought. The track's just changing or something on him. We're under caution.
David Haza again. Man, he is smoking, so that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, that man, he better change that Coors car because he's either been drinking or something, man. First off, he went running down the side of the wall. And we're going to see here on the replay here as he tore that thing all to pieces. As he's heading on the inside of the Monster. Was that? Oh,
yeah,
actually,
really
it was the 20. Yeah, I just saw that. 23 car actually hit the wall, the Monster Energy, and maybe he got jealous, man. He's driving a Coors car, and Monster Energy just didn't like that. I don't know.
I've always told you don't mix energy drinks and alcohol together, so I think that proves to us the testament right here.
Yeah, well, you just saw right there what happened. Disaster.
And I think, unfortunately, that's going to end David Hyde's night. I'm pretty sure he used his fast repair from earlier, and with him smoking, I just don't think he's going to be able to get back on the track tonight, and that's unfortunate for him.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, we see Aiden. He's out there. The Motor Sim Racing Magazine machine out there. Got caught up in a little bit of earlier on accident. Right now, currently running 11th. So everybody's on pit road here, Waylon. So tires must be of a premium here tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. Like, if you stay out, you're only staying out probably because maybe you want to pick up a championship point or something like that. Or just maybe you want to sponsor something out in the lead. Maybe get some advertisement going on. But if you're on old tires and you stay out, there's like no way you're going to be able to stay out there for more than a lap or 2.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can't get a talk with old Joshua Freeman and give him a good shout out here. Joshua Freeman, this is Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, Joshy, you've been up front all night long, looking very good. That oil can Hancock machine, that thing, man, is looking good. How's the track feel? How you feeling in that machine out there tonight?
The track feels good. You know, it's bumpy, but it feels really good. I got some connectivity issues that I'm trying to clear up. Gonna write a severely worded letter to my internet provider.
Well, be gentle. That's the best thing we can tell you up here. We're looking very good right now. You're currently in 7th. So keep that thing, and we know you're definitely smelling good out there because that's a heck of a sponsor you got on there. We appreciate, man, the gift things that they sent and give them a good shout out there. So hopefully you can bring that thing home, man, in one piece for them tonight.
Yeah, I'm definitely smelling good. Like their slogan says, I'm just trying not to stink. I'm not sure which paint we're running tonight, but if anybody wants free shipping on product, just type in Thunder 17 and get yourself some smell good.
All right, well, appreciate it, Joshua. And as always, guys out there, what a race so far. We're at lap 74, 150. Me and Waylon, man, we can't sit down because you got too much excitement going on out here tonight. The viewers out here loving every minute of it. Gentlemen, keep them fenders lug nuts, man, glued to those things tonight. See you at lap 150. Good luck. Well, there you go, Waylon. He said don't stink.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope that's what you're shooting for. If not, hey, more power to you, right? They got something called Power Stick for that.
Well, I've never, that'd be something, man, to have a deodorant or something and call it mud.
Is that a real thing, or is that something
No,
that
I'm
you
just
would like to see?
I'm just saying it would be kind of cool. I reckon. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe you know what they really should do, Joe? They should have deodorants that are like Krispy Kreme scented or something. Man, I bet the women would be all over you.
Yeah, no doubt,
I don't know.
man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I might be all over you too because if it's from
Hey,
Krispy
hey,
Kreme,
hey, hey.
you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Man, I hear you. Well, right now, old Tommy Haynes looking really good in that machine, but David A. Levine, well, he could sneak one out up here. A win, and look who's back up at third. John T. Wimbush right there. So, they must have to do some pit strategies, or they had one heck of a pit call.
yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe John took 2 tires here. That's what I'm assuming. But hopefully he can find some kind of secret line, secret tire formula or something, get his track up there to a whole nother, I don't know, dimension. I don't know. Maybe he can come out with first, second, fifth, 10th. Who knows?
Well, pace car's in. We're going to see what he can do. David A. Levine takes off, hammers through the gears. John T. Wimbush looking good. Problem is, he's got Mr. Excitement behind him, and we know what that cat does. Wide open lap after lap with a door-to-door. Him and Tommy Haynes. And, oh, John gets up the track and gets into him. Oh, not what we wanted to see.
Got it.
Man,
Oh, we got a bunch of good cars in that.
wow, we
DJ
got a
Hargrove,
car.
Eric Tesk, Ryan
Ooh.
Broderick.
Oh man, it just pushed up the track on him, and Tommy Haynes was right there. We saw that one. Then I don't know who that one car was that was doing an acrobatic flip down the back stretch here. We're watching the replay here because man, we just saw that the car just pushed on him. Nothing intentional. Yeah, he went to turn. Yeah, it looked like it just broke loose. Tried to correct it, went up, bam, right into him. Yeah, Eric Tesh got involved. Oh, that's actually was like Tommy Haynes, man, I believe. Wow. Hate to see that, man. I hate to see that. Well, wow.
I'll tell you who was a close call for, though. Tyler Justice. He was able to sneak by it out on the inside.
Yes, he was. And, boy, I tell you what, right there, not the night to look for. No, he's not happy. Man.
That's a tough break, man. I mean, wiped out a good bunch of cars there. It's just one of them things. When you get loose like that, it's like I said, it's really hard to save it. And if somebody's up there in that lane when you're trying to catch it, unfortunately, you're going to collect them with it.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, right now, David A. Levine's man out front. You got Tyler Justice. Look at old Joshua Freeman right there, trying to hang out up right there in third. Derek Prater, he's sitting there in fourth. And Aiden Youngs have put it back up in fifth. Man's running a Motor Sim Racing Magazine paint job out here tonight. Looking very good. Car don't look too good, but he's running pretty good right now.
Yeah, he is. He's got a little damage on the left rear, but hey, I mean, I'm sure he's going to take it from where he was at earlier in the race to where he's at now. That's a big improvement to be able to come through that wreck and now find yourself back in the top 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he's out there representing the Motor Sim Racing Magazine camp. Looking good doing it out there while he is. Well, want to hear everybody's, who's your favorite out there in the chat? Who you rooting for? You know, obviously Waylon, he was rooting for wanting to see old Ryan Broderick have a good day. Ryan Broderick right now sitting 10th. Kind of got marred back in traffic a little bit. I always pull for Eric Tesh. You know, just kind of his old added. I guess I'm about to switch up and start pulling for daggone Tyler Justice here lately. He's winning everything.
Yeah, that's what it seems, but I mean, you could take over, you know, Timothy out in the chat. You could take his strategy, and whoever's in the lead at the time when you ask that question, that could be your driver.
See, I noticed that too, man. I feel like I was the only one just noticed that every time. See, Tim, he ain't picked one driver on. And look at that. Listen to Aaron out there, man. Look at him.
I think he's probably talking about Friday night.
He's causing some trouble.
Just one of them racing deals, man. You know what I'm saying? Bump and run, last lap, you know, teammate or no teammate, it's all for naught.
He's causing trouble.
He's doing what I would do if I was out in the chat. Let me put it that way. So no harm, no foul.
All right, true. There you go. Well, Just Christie popped up and said something about 72, of course. Well, we know 72 is Kenneth Yance, and that's the girlfriend of Kenneth Yance. And so.
Yeah, she shows up. unannounced. Like she just comes through and she leaves her like one little sentence here and there. But it's also nice to see her supported, you know, every race that she can be a part of. That's, like I said earlier, it's cool to see family members, friends, or fiancés, husbands, wives, whatever it is, come out here in the chat and support, you know, your driver. So that's awesome to see.
And Timothy said he is not, by the way. Waylon said that I didn't. So we're getting set here to go back green flag racing. David A. Levine is going to take this massive field here of hot rodders, man, and take them into turn number 1. A slamming through there. He's got Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement, on his outside. Right there, old Derek going to be right behind him here. So the pace car takes that hard left turn, hands it down into pit road. David Levine hammers through the gears right there. Old Derek, he gets a good run. Aiden Young is going to look like he's going to try to hold with him. I know he's got a beat-up car a little bit. Maybe we can. Right now, 55-7, door-to-door, looking good. Is the number 7 going to have to give way to him as he's high on the outside?
Yeah, I think he needs to sit here for maybe another lap or so and set him up and then probably try to pass him because obviously he's got pressure tires, so it's inevitable that he's going to make this pass at some point. As he tries, it looks like he's going to go down low here in turn 1.
There it is, right there. He's looking on the inside of the 55. The 55 is looking on the high side of the 59 there. That would be David A. Levine. Levine is looking out front. He knows it's only a matter of time before that 7 man gets out there and takes off with the Smith & Wesson and tries to bring a bullet straight for him. Because right now he's got a target on his back. He's the leader. But that 7 just will not give up. But I got to give the hats off, though. Derek is battling with his life out up front. He's on the outside and holding very good right there.
Yes, he is, and Tyler just now has made the pass. He's going to set himself up to try to get through David Levine here as well. But, you know, watch out for Aiden Young there, too, because he's hanging right with his pack, and maybe he can make a little noise here in the upcoming laps.
There he is. Aiden Young's a newcomer around here. I know how he drives in the trucks. Very, very good. Drives a cup car with Extreme Motorsports 99.com. I knew it was all for naught right there. Truly, surely, and old Aaron Friend out there trying to start trouble out there. He talking about, man, the race on Friday. Look. Consider the source, you know what I'm saying? Consider the source. That's all I got to say. Anyways, these guys up here, though, wow, look at this racing going on. They're swapping paint back and forth, man. And right now, David Levine took the 2nd spot. Goes up high. The 55 says, I'm not done with you yet. He dives on the inside. They are still rocking the door-to-doors, heading off into turn number 3.
Yeah, that was one heck of a move. He blocked on Aiden Young there, but it's actually paid off for him because now he's finding himself in 2nd spot. But I don't know if Aiden Young's going to be too thrilled about that, or maybe he'll hold on to that memory for the rest part of the race and see if he retaliates. But that was one heck of a move. Finds himself in 2nd, so hey, you can't complain with that, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Right now, David Levine, he's in 2nd. Right, the man out front, he's got about a 2nd lead right here. Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement, he is just rolling out here. They're going to have to just start banning him or putting him on 3 tires or something for the race, because every time he gets in the car, it is non-stop going. Right now, Ryan Broderick is a man on the move. He has just moved into the 6th spot and is coming in a hurry. He's on the outside of 43, Craig Lerman right there, trying to look to take that spot. Aiden Young is another one that's on the move. He's got Mr. Motor Sim Racing Magazine himself coming to the front. He might be another one here on the Laurel runs. Look like he might can take it down. Well, I think a business might be picking up a little bit. It's only lap 88 of 150. These guys didn't get the memo that it's lap 88 of 150.
No, they didn't, because like some of these drivers, they run every lap like it's the last one. But hey, lap 88 out of 150, we got a long ways to go.
Yep.
And I mean, cautions breed cautions usually, and we haven't really seen that start to happen. Hopefully that don't happen. Hopefully we just keep on going like we're going, because this has been one heck of a race so far. But I definitely think we're in store for a pretty crazy finish.
There we are right now. Bradley P. Wilson's been able to fight back. Oh, he throws a block on the 96 right there. And that brings Joshua Freeman, the oil can machine, right up there to him. Wow. I don't know, man. Eric Tess is probably now going, hey, look, if I was over there in the U.S. with you, we'd have to talk about it, but I ain't flying over there right now. So, old Spence Thompson out there's got to be excited now, because old Bradley Wilson's looking very good sitting in the 7th spot.
Yeah, he's looking very good out there, Joe. And Eric Tess, obviously he's going to be back up there before it's over. He's used his fast fix, so he just needs to buy his time here. Don't be too, incredibly aggressive, which he never is anyway. But I think Eric Tess, if he can just find himself in some good situations, I think he can be there at the end. Get back up there and try to hopefully duel this thing out with Tyler Justice.
Absolutely. And Aaron, just to let you know, yeah, We don't include you in on the party. Anyways, hey, what's going on, Metal Flake? How you doing out right there? Yeah, he did, man. He got into a hard wreck. Just about there. Oh, and David Levine's in the wall hard. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's had some trouble coming out of turn 2 tonight.
Yeah, he got that wall hard. Oh, no,
Three wide.
that's not going to work.
Oh,
I didn't think so.
There it is. Big wreck. Oh, and there's Tez got into it. Oh,
yeah,
man.
he was through it and then just got at the end of it. Bam. Well, we kind of saw that one brewing a little bit there, Waylon. 3 wide just wasn't working. The 43 stuck his nose in there. Let's watch it again here in the replay. David Levine was having all kinds of trouble with that car. He went up and hit the wall right there. 43's on his inside. Bradley Wilson's right there. Now Brad checks up. Now actually Brad was the one that kind of instigated that in. Then 43 went up high, caught the 49. 49 caught it. Oh, Joshua Freeman right there as we're seeing it live. Man, some good cars all tore up. Hate to see that. And 43,
yeah.
He's going to try to finish the race going backwards.
That's one way to do it, right? I think
Yeah.
I finished one race like that a while back at Daytona, so I definitely know how that feels there, buddy.
Well, under caution again here tonight, lap 94, 150. That was 3 wide just don't work going into the turns.
No, not usually, but I mean, you try to tell them Cup guys today at Richmond that it don't work, and they'll show you that they can do it 4 wide.
Yeah, no doubt. What are you talking about out there in the chat, Ryan? What is he talking about? What the heck?
Oh,
is HHR.
HHR. I mean,
I don't even think he knows what he's talking about.
he's just throwing syllables and plus signs together. I just think he's trying to add everybody in the chat or something.
Yeah, he is. He's lost.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nothing new from.
You know, this is coming from a guy that plays a animated, scripted novel game. I won't say the other part of it because family show. Anyways, go look on his YouTube channel to get the hint.
Oh, he plays an animated story game.
Yeah, it's his animated story game. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
Got to keep it professional here, you know what I mean? Can't go too far with stuff.
I have to check. Is that was it on his YouTube channel? I'll check
It's
that
on
out
his
sometime,
YouTube channel. Yeah, check out his YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what. Look, Christy out in the chat going, "Is that Waylon I hear?" And Waylon been up here the whole entire race, and she just now gonna come up here and say, "Is that Waylon?" No.
No, I just got up here in the booth. You know, I just broke the door down in the last 5 seconds. Yeah, I've been up here the whole time. Where you been at?
That was good. I like that. Is that Waylon up out here? No, here Waylon.
No, that's Waylon Ham. It ain't Waylon Ham.
That was
And
good.
Ryan,
I like that.
Like Ryan, you did not just do that.
No,
of course you did.
What I do? I didn't do nothing.
He calling out his animated game.
I didn't, man. What? I didn't do nothing. I just can't get a kick out of that. I can't believe Christy's that Waylon I hear up there. Oh man, that's why I love the viewers. I love the fans. I love each and every one of you out here. You know, y'all come and watch this awesome action. I do appreciate, man, y'all coming out here. That's awesome. And Ryan's like, don't go to my channel. What, you don't want free subscribers? Come on, man, talk.
Too late now, man. The word's out.
Yeah, like, right, you know, look, we're trying to help the man promote him on his channel. I've never heard, so I've always heard guys, please subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. I've never heard anybody, no, don't go to my channel, stay away. You know, really?
Yeah, please, whatever you do not go to my channel. I'm telling you.
Wow. Just wow. Oh, Lord. Gotta love it, man. Well, look, Christy out there saying, sorry, I just started watching.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let this one slide this time.
Yeah. Kenneth must not have texted you and told you the race was on.
Don't worry, Metal Flake. Keep scrolling down far enough, and you'll see what Joe's talking about on Ryan's channel.
Yeah, just keep going, man. You'll be all right. So we'll get set here to go back to action. Here we're going to set green flag racing, folks. It's been one heck of a race up here. and loved every minute of it. And right now, it's been all the Tyler Justice show here tonight at the Rock. Running around here, we're at lap 97 to 150 here, and it's awesome. I want to appreciate all the viewers as the pace car is about to take the hard left turn off into the pit road here. Tyler Justice hammered down through the gears right here, and old Derek right there. He's behind in the 55. Look at Aiden Young, the newcomer up here. Ryan Broderick, he's back up there. That's your favorite right there, Waylon. He's looking very good. He might be able to still pull this one out tonight.
Yeah, he's getting back up there, man. He's trying to make a pass on Aiden Young right here going into turn 3. I think he'll be able to do it. If the race falls the right way, I think he's about the only one who can do something with Tyler at this point.
Well, absolutely. Words of wisdom right now is these cars are going very fast, and that's what Waylon normally would say. Something of just they're turning left.
Yeah, I see Chrissy out there like, if you want to go faster, press the pedal next to the brake. That's something that I would say. Just like, hey, if you don't want to get in a wreck, then don't get in a wreck, right?
Yeah, hit stop. Yeah, there you go. Well, right now, the man who definitely don't want to get in a wreck is that number 7 up front. He has got the hammer down and go, but the 55 has other plans. Derek Prater right there, right behind him, and that black machine is going, look, got Smith & Wesson up there, no problem. I got a bulletproof vest, and right now I'm going to show you. I'm trying to run down Mr. Excitement and looking very, very good doing it right here. These two cats, bad running man, nose to tail, and we have not seen anybody all night long be able to hold toe-to-toe with that number 7 just like the 55 has.
Yeah, and actually, look at his lap time. He is running a little bit faster than Tyler the last 2 laps. This time around, he runs a 1:89 to Tyler's 2:21, so he is definitely about a half a tenth faster. If he can keep his pace up, he may have a pass for lead up here. We got a caution, so you ain't gonna see it just yet.
Caution on the speedway. Let's see what we got going on here right fast.
Looks like you've got Aiden Young's around. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Hate to see that, man, on his
Him
end.
and Joshua Freeman.
Aiden Young, all right.
Yeah, Joshua Freeman got him just a little bit.
All right, well, you know, well, Ryan out there's not going to want to see that one. That's his main
Tell him
man
to close
right
his
there.
eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes, Ryan.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, look like he just pushed up on the track. Little net code too right there. But they didn't touch really hard. Yeah, just looked like he pushed up the track, tried to stay off on the best he could. Little net code involved right there. So, just unfortunate, man, on his end. Hate to see that. Hopefully he's got a fast fix and get that thing back going. But I'm gonna tell you what, Derek out here is the man. He might be the spoiler. Oh, and he was going on pit road and he faked him out. So, is that a smart move?
With there are only 2 cars, him and Ryan stayed out. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out, but I really don't think that's going to help him out. I think it's actually going to come back to bite him. Because with the way these tires fall off at this track, I mean, you need all the fresh tires that you can get, especially when you got Tyler taking fresh tires. You definitely got to have all you can get.
Yeah, I know. Well, another thing you got to look at too is a lot of cars behind them went into the pit, so they're going to be kind of sitting ducks right there because Tyler and them they're only going to be sitting at the very worst. Well, right now he's showing 4th, so yeah, as fast as he was, I know what he's thinking track position, maybe counting on another caution, but I think I would have went ahead and went in.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, you're here near the end. You still got 46 laps to go. I mean, it may work out for him. Who am I to say? But I just think with as many people who went into pit road and Tyler went and got fresh tires, I really do think you need to, if you're going to stay toe and toe with him, you need to be on the same strategy. And I think unless you get a quick caution here, maybe 5-6 laps into it, then maybe you pit and you come out back in the lead. But if this run goes a little bit, maybe 10 laps into it, I don't think he's going to find himself in the lead after that point.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, right now we're at lap 105 and 150, and these guys tonight are definitely putting it in the wind. They've got a heck of a show going on here and one heck of a race happening here, and loving every minute of it. As just trying to check something out right fast here, Waylon. Give me just a second.
Oh yeah, no problem. The Aaron out there, he's asking, hey, did you guys know that Brad's wife got fired?
Man, that's old news.
Well, you know, Aaron, he catches up on old trends. You know, a little late, yeah.
So he's up on current affairs. Way late, huh? Is that what it is?
Yeah, don't worry. He'll be up on our current affairs in 2 months. So.
He'll be he'll be what's happening in it. He'll be up on what's going on in this race or the winner of the race, man. Like next month.
Yeah, he'll be. Hey, if Tyler wins the night's race, he'll come back in probably 2 years. Hey guys, you know Tyler won that Rockingham race on Sunday night. Yeah.
Yeah. A month later. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that's old news.
Oh well, that's what we want right now though. Derek Prater and Ryan Broderick stayed out. They got Eric Tess behind them, but Tyler Justice sitting on new tires. I think it's just going to be a matter of time before he storms up front and takes these guys over.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Eric Tess stayed out as well. I see he's still got damage.
Yep.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah, so I don't know how long he's gonna be able to hold it up there. He's got damage in the rear, so it shouldn't really affect him too much. But you're right. I think Tyler, it's inevitable here in a couple laps. If it don't get a quick caution, he's gonna take the lead again.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, pace car's coming out turn 4 here, folks. We're going to get the set here. Going to be lap 107 of 150. This has been a heck of a race here at Rockingham. The pace car heads down here on pit road. And right now, Derek, he slams through the gears, trying to get as far out as he can because like we just said, man out there, Mr. Excitement, number 7, Tyler Justice. You see him, yeah, he goes straight right into that turn. He's got those new tires working for him. He's still got to be kind of cautious, because he'll run up on these guys so fast with those new tires there, Wayland. And,
Ain't got Ryan Broderick in the wall. He just scraped it a little bit, just kissed it,
Yeah, just
Didn't hurt too bad.
I think that's a combination of old tires right there,
Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. Well, Eric Tess is holding his own, though. I'll give him credit for that, sticking it. He's still in front of Tyler here.
Well, and that's the thing, too. Eric Tess, I mean, he's a veteran out here. He definitely, and I'm not going to take anything away from anybody. I mean, all these guys do an exceptional job behind the wheel. So, Tyler understands it's going to be very hard to get around Eric. Old tires, new tires, whatever you got. Hey, no tires. I mean, it's definitely going to be hard to get around that cat out here. Right now, they are all over the back end of the 55 there, Derek. It might be, like I say, a matter of time. So, I will give my hats off to Tyler because it's something that I say he just does not have a lot of. I'm not saying he don't have, but he has not a lot of it. That's patience. As of right now, he's showing a lot of it because normally he would be the one that would just put the hammer down and try to take to the front.
Yeah, I think that has something to do. Eric Tess is also his teammate, so he's not going to run him over too bad. But Eric Tess right there does the class act thing, just lets him go, says, hey, man, you got the 4 fresh tires. I don't. You go ahead and take this spot and go up there, hopefully get you a win.
Yeah, well, let's see if Derek Prater right now does the same thing. As he's right out front, started 5th, currently 1st, led 8 laps of this race, but it just might be all for naught because right there, the cat behind him in the 7 machine, Mr. Excitement. Look at the closing speed he gets with new tires in the turn.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you don't pit and you're out on old tires and you got a guy with new tires behind you, it is night and day, man, especially at this track. 5 laps, I'm telling you. Some people may say, well, how does 5 laps even mean anything? I'm trying to say 5 laps is a big deal with the tires at this track right here.
Yeah, it is. Well, right there, it's just, I mean, he just made it look easy there, folks, because on new tires, that's what it is. Right there, he's just able to blow right by him. And there's not much, man, Derek can do is just let him go, set sail. Now, what's going to happen is hopefully he'll be able to pull back up there. Here we go. But Jason Alexander sitting in 5th. Not bad. DJ Hargrove. Got a heck of a battle, though, behind him. Aiden Young's right there door-to-door with Ryan Broderick. And they got David A. Levine who's been able to fight back. Looks like Aiden Young, well, as I say, he took his fast fix. But no, he's still got damage on the front. So, don't know if he's taking his fast fixed or not. Actually, no, he got involved in that wreck early on. That's where that damage came from. So I don't know if he's got a fast fix or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And Ryan Broderick, oh man, he almost did what the Coors Light car did. Popped the wall, and we got a big one coming down the back straightaway going into turn 3.
Yes, we do. Them cars were all over the place back there. So that one started with, unfortunately, Ryan Broderick. He slapped that inside wall. Looks like that car, man, just got
just got
pushed.
tight on it, man.
Yeah, got tight, pushed up the wall. Yeah, you're right. And man, hate to see that on their end. As he tried to keep it up there. Unfortunately, it just came down 75's right there, and we'll get a shot man of him. He's getting bounced around.
And he collected his donut buddy at the same time too. So that's a tough one to see. We got both the donut cars, you know, putting together. Man, that's a.
Man, I don't want to see that, man.
I mean, it was
Krispy Kreme all over the place.
Yeah, it was a pretty sweet wreck, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But not the way you want to see a sweet wreck like that happen.
No, definitely not. One of them looked like it was looked like a donut rolling down the track. So, well, under caution again. How many cautions do you think we got?
If I had to guess without looking and keeping count, I know, hey, Timothy out there in the chat, he always keeps count, so he'll get a confirmation for us down there. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna go with that number.
9. All right, I'll give them a minute to catch up to it, see what they come up with before I show it. Well, what are you thinking about the action so far here, Waylon? I mean, it's definitely been Tyler Justice show, but man, these guys have put on a show so far.
Yeah, for the most part, you know, Tyler's been in command, but aside from that fact, it's been great racing everywhere across the whole pack. I mean, we've seen some, you know, pounding and grinding off everybody. We've seen a daggone course car up in the fence, bouncing off the wall, donuts pouncing together, acting like they're trying to eat a meal or something during the race and give out free treats. But I think overall, man, this race has probably been about as good as you can expect Rockingham to be. You're always going to have some caution. You're going to always have some bumping and grinding. And turn 2 is definitely the treacherous part of the track. If you get tight and you can't get out of the gas in time, unfortunately, if you got anybody around you, you're going to probably end up putting yourself in the wall along with others. But as far as the race is concerned, man, this has been one heck of a show. Hopefully we see somebody give Tyler a run for his money, make this thing a little interesting at the end. But if not, hey, hats off to Tyler for sticking this thing out in front for the majority of the race.
Well, right now, the main man we've seen to be able to give him a run for his money is at number 55 of Derek Prater right there. So, Robert Moyer says 11. Here we go. Summary for tonight. You close. Lap 116 of 150. 10 lead changes, 10 cautions so far tonight. So, old Robert Moyer, he was pretty darn dead on it. He must have been over there with a calculator calculating, or he's been going back on the string going, let me count them one by one. He's a caution master. Well, he hates cautions for one, so he definitely keeps up on it, because after his races in his league, there are a lot of cautions. You better run. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, because, hey, you better run, because Robert's looking for you, man. We want to know what's up with them cautions, man. Let's have a team meeting afterwards.
Absolutely. So, he runs a tight ship over there, man. That's what's awesome. So, definitely want to appreciate him coming out here watching. I want to appreciate all viewers and everybody. So, man, look at Timothy talking about 10 cautions. Yeah,
after we've announced it. Yeah. I think he's a new Mr. Obvious out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Wow. I knew Robert thought, yeah, I was. Yeah, he went back and he was going back 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's got a calculator. Yeah, he's got his little notepad over there. Well, all right, what's getting said here? That's awesome. I love seeing that. Yeah. That's awesome. So, Aaron's favorite driver, John there. Okay. All right, well, the pace car's about to take head off into pit road here, but gets set. Tyler Justice out front. Man, he just gets shot out there like old Ryan says, like a cannon. It looks like a bullet, man. He's definitely got the Smith & Wesson. Derek, though, did get past Eric Tess, so we're going to see if that 55 machine here, Waylon, can run down the 7 machine, but they are battling hard right there back there. Look at this hornet's nest back here. Joshua Freeman, David Levine, Aiden Young, can't get out there. Aiden Young out there. Sorry about that. Aiden Young back there. I mean, these guys, man, are just hammer down going.
Yeah, they are. I mean, hey, it don't matter if it's 10th spot, 5th spot, or 1st spot. Racing's racing, and wherever you at, that's what it's going to be. So we got a nice little battle here between Aiden and Young. Hopefully, should he continue this action?
Well, you're right. Well, yeah, we don't want to see the wrecks right now. David Levine side by side right there with Joshua Freeman. He has to give that spot up just a little bit. As like you just said, man, let's get a good shot here. I'll show this. This kind of gives a good representation. Just how bumpy, well, that does too right there. But this right here, yeah, did the in-car shot. But this shot right here is going to give you a good understanding of just how bumpy this track is. And coming to the turns, I mean, man, it's just bumpy. I mean, that's all it is to it. I mean, wow.
And that's one heck of a shot that you got going on there. That really kind of just shows you exactly like how bumpy this thing is. But if you've never been on iRacing on the simulator and you've never ran here at Rockingham, I'm trying to tell you, just watching it really don't even like showcase exactly what it really feels like. Because if you got the force feedback on, you're coming through here and you're on that wheel every corner, every lap. It's really a workout by the time you get done with this race.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that one because, you know, we ran it here last Friday. I've run this track several times. And you're right. You know, you got your force feedback on your wheel. That thing is just vibrating and just showing the forces of those bumps. And you do about 150 laps, man. Yeah, your arms are like, you got to be kidding me. Really, it's just wild. But yeah, it's a good shot. It kind of represents what these guys are feeling out here. And it's also, Waylon, an unsettling feeling too, because you don't feel like you're connected with the track through that whole turn.
No, you really don't. We're under caution here. But let me see. It looks like we got, was it Ryan Broderick?
That was Aiden Young, man. He slapped the wall.
Oh,
and
yes,
when
he
I
did. Wow.
say slapped it, he just took it down. A hard lick. Somebody
He
called
slapped the wall, and then Joshua Freeman came and
made it smell good.
he slammed him. I mean,
I hate to say it that way. I don't want to talk about the man out there, but that's wow. That was a hard lick. That's we see some hard licks. I mean, I know it's a simulator and whatnot, but boy, he just hit that thing and he tried to keep it up, and then Joshua Freeman had nowhere to go, and then just full on hit him and sent him sailing. And wow, Ryan, you might want to call 911 for your buddy out there because he's dead.
yeah, man, get him up in team speak, man. Talk to him, calm him down a little bit. Give him a bottle of water or something. I know he's got to be hot out there, man. All this mess he's trying to get through tonight, Ryan. Look after your boy Aiden out there for us.
Robert said, he said 11. He don't even win. That game's over with.
Hey, you know what I was about laughing at a while ago? Timothy called it like he didn't call nothing. He waited till we gave him the answer to call it.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. That's what we do. We interact with the viewers, interact with everybody out here. This race right here, well, I always like to say it here. Business is about to pick up. And oh, look at Eric Tess. He did a pit strategy. I think he only took 2 tires.
You know, I've been watching him though, man. With him being on them old tires, he was actually hanging in there pretty good. I think if these 2 tire strategy right here paid off, because it paid off for me one time in Las Vegas, and if it has the same effect here, which I don't know if it will or not, but Eric Tess, I'm pretty sure, you know, he's willing to gamble a little bit, try to get this win, because obviously the way he's been going hasn't been working. But if anybody's going to try a 2 tire strategy, Eric Tess is the man to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Aiden's unfortunately out here, and yeah, Aiden, we were trying to get Ryan to call 911 for you because you looked like after that wreck you were dead. Because that either you're dead, and we definitely know the car's dead, because that was one heck of a shot you took into the wall. So Eric Tess doing a pit strategy here. He understands that he's going to have to do something to slow down that number 7, and time is of an essence right now. It's running out very quickly. As by the time we go back green flag, it's going to be like lap 130, and there's only going to be 20 laps left here. And at this track, I mean, this is not very big of a track, so 20 laps can go by very quickly on a green. But he is also thinking maybe there could be another caution there, and then this one. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, it's always a scary thing though. That number 7, you know what he's going to do. This is his kind of race right here. 20 laps to go. Hammer down, wide open, got nothing to lose, go for broke.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler got the 4 fresh tires. Eric Tess, I'm thinking he's got the 2 tire strategy going on. Tyler's been the dominant car all night. 20 laps to go. This is exactly what Tyler wants to see. This is like the perfect situation for him. A short run, not too long, to where he can run his stuff hard. Ain't got to really worry about saving his tires. But Eric Tess, maybe what he's hoping for is maybe he can stay that thing out in first place for maybe 5-6 laps, get another quick caution, maybe they come in the pit, and that's how he comes back out of the pit road first place. I mean, I think that's really the only chance he's got, because Tyler, you're right, Joe, has been the dominant car all night. Derek's been the closest one to him so far, but I don't know if he's got enough in the bag to pull this one out.
Yeah, well, it's all going to depend on how much he has to battle with that 96 up there. That's Iceman from the Netherlands, what we call him, Eric Tesh. But he's got Mr. Excitement right there beside him. Hey, Mike Bruno, welcome out there in the chat, man. Awesome. Well, I tell you what, you came at the right time here. We're going to have 20 laps to go as that pace car sets off down the pit road here. He's coming out of turn number 4. And Eric Tesh is going to need the start of his life. And he's really going to hope that the 55 gets a start with him and gets up there and gives Tyler Justice a hard time. So we're going to see what happens. Oh, he spun the tire something just a little bit on that start. Or the 55 might have got in the back of him. He did get a good start, but Derek did not get what he wanted. So we're going to have to see what happens up front here.
Yeah, Derek, unfortunately, he tried to time it just right, and as soon as he went, he tapped it back at Eric Tesk, and then he stopped, and Eric Tesk went. So that kind of slowed him up from the start. But hopefully Eric Tesk will show him what he's got on these 2 tires and keep this thing out in front.
Yeah, he is. Well, right now he needs to protect that inside lane. The problem is now Tyler Justice has got that nose on the inside, so the best thing they can do, and probably just not going to be able to do it, is just not going to be able to hold on. Right now the 55 is going to get the run on him. I mean, he just couldn't do it. So can Derek run this man down? Because this is what Tyler wants. This is his style race right here, wide open all the way to the rest of the way down.
Yeah, it is, Joe. Yeah, hopefully Derek Prater get his foot to the gas, maybe show us what he's got, because like I said, he's been the closest one to Tyler all night. And there's been a couple times he's been a little bit faster, but Joe, now is the time. If you've got something that will, you need to show it. 18, 17 laps you can go by in a hurry.
Absolutely, because you know that 7's going to show it. He has one heck of a bullet out there, the Smith & Wesson. Now, I am noticing Derek is, oh, well, I was saying that until he pushed the heck out of that car, pushed it right up into the wall. But he is still driving the wheels off of it. Look at him drive that thing into the turn. What that's doing, though, is allowing the 96 to pull up on him. So we might have a battle for second here, all for naught. Right now, though, Tyler Justice, I don't know if he's thinking, man, if it was me, I'd definitely have my relative up watching those lap times if he's climbing in on me, because right now that 55 is getting a heck of a darn run as we're watching as he goes into the turn. He's just not getting that run coming off the turn.
Yeah, with his lap time here, he's running lap for lap. Actually, it is a little bit quicker than Tyler. Tyler ran a 22.317. Derek Prater ran a 22.278. Yep. But Eric Tesk is also right there behind him. But if they can keep running this lap, they may be able to catch him just there with about, I don't know, 4 or 5 laps to go. But they've got to be able to run this consistently each and every lap, and I just don't know if they're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's really hard because, you know, like you said, right there, though, it seems like one lap Tyler's faster, the other lap Derek's faster. So they're swapping it back and forth and watching lap times like you are right here. And Eric Tesla's like he's very quick. Laps are winding down here. We're coming here next time around. As they cross the start-finish line, it's going to be 13 laps this time as they get head off into turn number 1. Tyler Justice, a man in command, about a half a second right now. And if you don't think that 55 is not running the heck out of that car, think again, because, man, he is a man on a mission.
He is, Joe. Sometimes when you're racing here like this at the end of the race, sometimes it can make you overdrive sometimes as well, because you're just so in like a panic mode, like you've got to get to the front and you've got to make up time. You kind of forget the basics of the fundamentals of driving a track like this. But if he can just stay with what he's doing, I really do think that he may be able to catch up on Tyler just enough. But if he does, it's going to set up for one heck of a finish, because Eric Tesk is actually falling right in his tracks, man. This is going to set up for a 3-way battle. It's going to be crazy here.
Well, you know, that's what Eric Tesk does. He rides and rides and rides right there to the end of it right here. He is watching to see if they do close. I'm watching the time. Derek is able to reel him in just a little bit. And I don't know if Tyler Justice is watching that himself with his relatives, watching this blimp cam right here. I know IU Dave loves those shots. Kind of gives us an idea of the distance between the leader and the second place and all. He's knocked a little bit off as we're here at 10 laps to go. You're right, Waylon. If he gets to him, it's probably going to be within the last lap or so. And I agree with what you just said. It was awesome what you said is sometimes you lose the basics of driving when you're trying to drive hard and run a guy down. Tyler Justice understands. He's out front. He's got nobody to run down. He's just got to keep calm. The 55 is right there. See, now this is what Tyler wants to see. Them battling.
Yep, because every little bit that they're battling, Tyler Justice is going to pull away. But Eric Test makes that pass pretty quickly. So now the question is, can Eric Test run him down?
Let's see what kind of lap times we got here. I was watching above, and Eric Tesh is actually faster.
And Tyler just bounced off the wall, so that's what's
well, man, here we go. I'm gonna tell you what. Well, and the problem is Eric Tesh had to check up, and that put the 55.
Yeah,
man.
So back to battle. Hopefully they'll clear up and get single file and run Tyler down. That's the only way they can do this. They can't keep battling here for second, though.
No, and it's hard to tell them, man, because they're both dead equal what they are right now. The problem is this is what Tyler Justice needs. What happened right there is Tyler Justice hit the wall. The problem was Eric Test checked up. When he checked up, the 55 dove down the inside of him and tore his momentum up right there. That was the opportunity they needed to pounce on him. Problem is now Tyler Justice is pulled back out to almost a half second. So all that distance. Oh, and the 55 just destroys the wall.
Yeah, that turn two is pretty treacherous, man. For everybody, it seems like tonight.
Man, I'm tell you what, Waylon, you don't think these guys ain't riding these things hard? Think again.
Yeah, what's that saying you say? They're driving the wheels off of it. They're literally hard. The wheel might be in the grandstand by the time they get done.
I try to tell them bring home the lug nuts and the fenders, man. They're saying, well, we ain't even going to bring the car home. So there's a tremendous battle for second place here as he throws a block on him.
Oh, you see that? That is a nice block, man. They are racing hard for second.
Yeah, and the man that's loving this is the man in the 7 out there because he knows he's in trouble if they would have kept running. And I just think now's not enough time for Eric Test to run him down, as they've let him get too far ahead. But man, what a battle for second place there that we were seeing between those two. And man, Waylon, whew, glad you get to interview the second, third place.
Yeah, this race for second, man, has been one heck of a show. And I think if they would have just stayed single file, we could have had a three-way battle here. But hey, man, hats off to all three of these guys for driving, put on a show. And I mean, they're not giving an inch. They're trying to do what they can to try to win, to get second, whatever they can do. And it's putting on one heck of a show for us out here in the broadcast booth and for the fans out there on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And we got a caution, so you know what that's going to do?
That's going to end it.
That's it.
That is a night's winner, man. Mr. Excitement and Excitement came. So what do we see on the caution here? We're going to recap on that. But man, I'll tell you what, these guys were battling an old David Levine. Oh, smoking bad. He's the cause of that one, I think. But man, the battle was for second right there. What a battle. Let's see what happened on the 59 on this turn here, Waylon. See what happened to him. Oh, just hit the... See, it looks like they're pushing. Oh, man, he hit the wall hard. Didn't hit the inside wall hard. He just pushed up, coming off the turn and pushed up and hit it hard. Hate to see that.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. When you're on old tires, once you ever get a little bit tight, if you catch it just a second too late, that wall is coming to you, and it's coming to you fast. And once you hit that thing, you can be looking like a Coors Light can out there, because David Isaac can attest to that.
Well, what is Tyler thinks the race is over, man? He better get back up to spot before he loses his spot.
Yeah, what's
I don't know. He was slowing down. I think he thought maybe that was the last lap, but you got one more to go there.
Yeah, don't celebrate too early.
We can sit now, throw it all the way, celebrating. Herrick didn't mind. He just kept going like, hey, yeah. Well, tonight's winner, man, Waylon, and I tell you, these guys put on a show for 150 laps here tonight, Rockingham, North Carolina, here at the Rock for the Arca Series for the Monday Night Thunder Disabled Veterans Series here tonight. And Tyler Justice is going to be the man, Mr. Excitement. He did not disappoint, but the two guys behind him, got to give my hats off to them there. Eric Tess in second, and Derek Prater right there in third. Those guys battled for the last closing laps and put on one heck of a show.
Yeah, they did, Joe. I mean, I don't really know what more you could ask for a Rockingham race, man. These guys up front put on one heck of a show, and then our DJ Hargrove comes out with fourth. He finally, rubbed that little old rabbit's foot, man. Got him a good top 5 finish, but this was one heck of a race either way you look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I want to appreciate the viewers. I want to appreciate all the... I know the leagues appreciate you guys coming out here, and the drivers, man, cheering them on as always, and Man, what a heck of a doubleheader night to start off here at OSR Network, man. We had awesome Windstel Cup Series action, the K&N cars. They had an awesome race at the Homestead. Then we came and backed it up with this one here for the Disabled Veteran Series, Arca Series for the Monday Night Thunder here in the K&N car at the Rock Thunder Alley, North Carolina. And they had an awesome show for 150 laps. And, man, Waylon, I'm like, wow, what a night of racing.
That's right, Joe. I mean, North Carolina's my hometown. Hey, if I had to witness a race like this in person, I wouldn't even be mad about it shooting. If it ended in a caution, hey, I'd love it. So.
Yep, absolutely. I tell you what. Well, yeah, I definitely want to appreciate, man, Waylon coming up here in the booth with me here, such short notice. And as always, and man,
Yeah.
John T. Wimmis, not the night he wanted, finishing 17th. Man, I hate to see that. Well, Waylon, how did you join the race? Did you join it as a spectator or what?
Well, when I transmit over the microphone, I see that it's transmitting to spectators.
Okay. All right, well, I can do the interviews. That's cool. I didn't know if you'd done it. I'm on the spotter here with them, so. All right.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, you do the interviews, hey, and I'll just sit back and listen, enjoy the show.
We're going to get him a hammy hand sandwich and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper.
And a Diet Dr. Pepper.
And I'll watch this chat out here for you. Hey, Aaron says, Waylon, don't quit your day job.
Oh, Lord. He did good. Be quiet. All right, here we go.
Tyler out there burning them down.
Yeah, we do. Let's see if we can get our third place man. That's going to be Derek Prater.
Yeah.
Derek Prater, this is Joe White, the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, Derek, I tell you what, man, what a finish. You, Eric Tesh, and all them, y'all were battling hard there. And looks like it's getting a run on the 7 there at the end. But just then Eric Tesh got the run on you, and y'all started battling each other. Take us through those last couple laps and how the car felt.
Well, on the last restart, I was hoping I could get around Tyler, but he got a great restart, and he got Eric, and I got it on Eric, and then Eric made a comeback, and we started battling, and that was it for it. We had a good time.
No, absolutely. I'll tell you what, again, want to congratulate you coming in third place tonight there, and looked very good, man, in that car. So you got anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Jesse Mason, Michigan Radman Racing. I want to thank Fastlane Motorsports. They do a lot for me in the Cup car, and I want to thank everybody watching.
Awesome. Again, congratulations. Hats off to you tonight here, pulling it off in third place. Yeah, I'm going to run on down here. Eric Test, Joe White, the booth, got a copy?
I've got you loud and clear, Joe.
All right, well, Eric, I tell you, man, you had a bad fast machine. Just maybe kind of some of the cautions didn't fall like you wanted. It's kind of a shootout style race down there. Did you take 2 tires on that last pit stop?
Yesterday it was all gambling and trying to get in the lead, but eventually Tyler was quicker on 4 tires. But on the other end, we led a lap, so an extra bonus point for the championship. So I think it was a good guess and just a good, good strategy. At the end, Tyler won it. We're second. We're happy.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely had a heck of a battle out there, man, with Derek. I mean, y'all two, man, were just tooth and nail, battling back and forth. Looked very good doing it out there. So, man, congratulations for bringing home in second place here at Rockingham tonight. The Arca Series here for the Monday Night Thunder Series. Got anybody out there you want to thank?
I just want to thank my teammates, even everyone who's showing up here, and want to thank the drivers. And I want to thank Derek, the 55, just for the amazing battle, and of course Bradley and Michael.
Well, absolutely. Well, again, man, congratulations on pulling that thing off, man. Iceman for the Neverlands, Eric Tess, coming home in second place tonight here at the Rock. Well, I'm going to head off down here to Victor Lane because I know this is one tired, happy man. He's down there shooting a Smith & Wesson in the air, man, putting bullets all over the place because, man, he had one fast bullet sitting under the hood. Tonight's winner at the Rock for the Disabled Veterans Arca Series, Monday Night Thunder. Tonight here, Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement. Tyler Justice, Joe White, the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Joe.
Well, I tell you what, man, that was you dominated out there in fashion. But those closing laps, I don't know, take us through it. Was you a little worried because, man, Derek and Eric, they were chasing you down a little bit until they started battling there. what was going through your mind on those closing laps?
Yeah, man, we're smooth the whole night, but yeah, right there about 10 laps to go, they started pulling back on me, and I started to get a little tight there and almost gave it away because I got into the wall coming off one of them turns. But luckily, they were having a battle of their own, and I was able to pull out a little bit and still bring home the victory.
Well, absolutely. Looking very good right there. So, again, like I say, congratulations on the victory tonight here at Rockingham. And, man, I tell you what, you have got one bad fast machine. I think Bradley and company is going to have to start saying, look, he's got to start in the pits with 3 tires, and he's going to have to put that 4th one on before the green flag falls because, man, he's so fast out here week in and week out. You got anybody out there you want to thank for tonight?
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank Eric and Derek for that great battle we had. I thank Michael and Bradley for this league. And, Joe, you do a great job with the broadcast, man. Keep it up.
All right, well, I appreciate it again, man. Congratulations. Hats off to you. Mr. Excitement, Tyler Justice, bringing it home in the number 7 there, the Smith & Wesson machine, tonight at the Rock for the Disabled Veterans Monday Night Thunder Arca Series. Gentlemen, wow, is all I got to say. Here at Rockingham brought a lot of excitement, hard racing. You know, some guys, man, not the finishes that they wanted, but hey, definitely got next week, and we still got 2 more nights here Monday Night Thunder. So, with that, gentlemen, good luck, and congratulations, man, to each and every one of you. What a race. Loved it. Me and Waylon, viewers, everybody, thanks again. Well, there you go, Waylon, and I tell you what, let's get a rundown on the results here tonight. As Tyler Justice, Mr. Excitement, brings it home in victory lane tonight. Eric Tess right there in second. Derek Prater in third. DJ Hargrove, he did bounce back and had a good finish. Finished in fourth. Jason Alexander in fifth. Craig Lerman in sixth. Jason Burgess in seventh. Terry Perry Mason in eighth. David A. Levine ninth. And Derek Robinson in 10th. I don't know if you got your results page up or not.
I do. We got Ryan Broderick in 11th. Joshua Freeman in 12th. Aiden Young in 13th. Tommy Hayes pulls around at 14th. David Heisen, not the night he wanted to see, in 15th. Bradley P. Wilson, 16th. And John T. Wimbish out in 17th. It's a bummer for him. Kenneth Young's 18th. J.C. Mason, 19th. Billy Hargrove, 20th. And Eric Minch, 21st. John Barron, 22nd. And Andrew Cardinelli, 23rd.
Yeah, but that rounds out our field here. 23 are probably some of the best here in the Arca Series on the Monday Night Thunder. It's been a pleasure. I want to appreciate again, Waylon, man, for you coming up here, helping me out here in such short notice here tonight. But I want to also congratulate Tyler Justice for the win tonight at Rockingham, folks. Man, it was one heck of a race. You got any final thoughts out there, Waylon?
Yeah, Joe, man, I appreciate you just calling me up here, man. I know usually John and Ryan are your go-to guys, and I only hope that I can sound just as good as they can, or half as good. I know I probably sound like a big goof half the time up here, but, man, I enjoy calling the races with you, man, and I appreciate you looking up to me to be able to come and fill this little hole for you real quick. Anytime you need a helping hand, I got you, and congratulations to Tyler and the whole league for putting on one heck of a show. They've stepped their game up here the last couple of weeks. We've gotten the racing action pretty daggone good. These guys are the real deal in this league. And Joe, just keep doing what you're doing. Your channel's growing every single day. I've become a fan, obviously. I love listening to you on all these other leagues and being out in chat and interacting with you and everybody a part of the league and a part of your broadcast. Getting to know you and John and Ryan and everybody else has just been one heck of a journey since Daytona this year. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. And hopefully, by next year or two, whatever it takes, just be patient. And I'm sure your channel is going to grow. And I'm just glad that me, old Waylon Ham, could be a part of it. But like I said before, thank you for letting me come up here tonight and call this race for you. And, hey, man, let's get the heck out of here. And we'll be back tomorrow night.
Well, with that note, folks, I tell you what, as always, want to appreciate each and every one of it because it's the viewers out there, the leagues, and the drivers, man, that put this thing together. Love each and every minute of it. Until tomorrow night, we're going to have Birdie's Construction, Monday Night Thunder Series truck action. Actually, I'm sorry. Correction, tomorrow night is actually the IROC Series, round 2 of the IROC Series at the Daytona Speedway. So tune in for that. 60 laps, I believe it is, of exciting Cadillac action. The guys are going to bring out the Cadillac machines, the old caddies right there, going to run around Daytona Super Speedway tomorrow, special race. But then on Tuesday, we will be for the Grand National Series presented by Motor Sim Racing Magazine on Tuesday night. So until then, it's Joe White. and Waylon Lamb up here in the booth. We'll see you next time. Until tomorrow night. Thank you.